of what other people were people that had seen the photo was saying, because I didn't want to see the photo. I didn't want it sent to me. I didn't want to have possession of it. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed. Lady died.
And I was
That it's known that it wasn't CP, instead of you being the only one that did awareness on it and the first one that found out about it. Now it's on me. No, we're not gonna do that shit.
well, I'd change your wording for some people, because some people think I went in there just to attack people and not help and just go after people, which it was totally wrong. It was totally opposite of what the person said. So
Okay, now my mic works. So,
Yeah, your
you
mic
guys
works
were
now.
saying, I don't know why you're sitting there being like, I win, I proved this. You proved nothing.
You said that you never said you were going to make a fake report. It proved that you made a fake
And
report.
I never did say I was going to make a fake report.
You literally said,
we're going to finish listening to it, and I want you to tell me exactly where I said it. Nah, I want you to tell me where I said it.
You played it. We played it 3 times.
Tell me where I said it.
You played it 3 times.
Heads up, of course. I'm not.
Like, see, yes, he did. He did prove it. Listen.
And he said, well, is there a police report? Well, yeah, there's a police report. Muffin Man made one, and I also made one through TBI. And he said, well, since it's already in the hands of the police,
Thank you, Dreamer.
I don't get involved in that. And I'm like, okay. But then when he's like, well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna make Shannon my number one target. And I'm like, hold on a minute, wait. So going after Smashley didn't work. Going after Malibu didn't work, because I'm kind of standing there being like, it's bullshit.
But I never went after them. Continue.
Shannon stuff is already in the hands of the police too. So if you're not going to go and talk to Stephanie about this because it's in the hands of the police, why are you going to publicly say that you're going to make Shannon a target because it's already in the hands of the police? And that's up to the police what they do, and nobody can be mad at you.
Monster, that's what he's going to keep telling people.
For what the police do. If the police look at you and say, hey, it ain't nothing, well, as citizens, under the law, we have to agree, like it or not. Right. We can have our opinions, and this in no way is like, we're not like best friends, but also it's morally correct to... I just don't have a good feeling about the guy, if I'm being honest.
Well, I have already admitted, and I have already apologized that those photos that I looked up were on a Google. I literally Googled in adult micro, parts. And nobody shared those photos. Nobody exchanged those photos. It was on my other device. It was an impulse decision. I shouldn't have shown it. I've apologized for it. It was not out of any malicious intent towards any child. Florida Man, I've been on this app since 2020, and I will just say within these past couple of months, I've never endured this much crap in my life. And I have had my entire world flipped upside down. My sheriff, my job, they were bombarded by calls yesterday. There was somebody that was so upset about it that they actually called the police department and said, look, your personal information, your police station number is on the screen. there's people out here that are reporting this stuff that didn't even see it. But this is kind of where I'm at.
Viking put it on the screen.
Well, I think Ratina did too.
Well, Viking put the Google search results up.
Okay. So I will say that it is a Google image. It is not any, there was nothing typed in my phone regarding a child, not referring to you as a child. And that's what everybody, and that's another thing, is that people were misspreading information and saying that I said this was you as a child. It was a jab. It was a jab. I was upset after you had showed my information on the screen. Whatever. I've had my shit out doxed and aired out my home, the inside of my home, all of it. So I was upset. That's a jab.
Oh yeah. Now,
And
as I thought,
am I guilty? Am I guilty of that? Yes. But am I guilty of distributing CP? I'm not.
so here is what I can say about it. Was it funny? To me, no. Was it offensive? No. Was it just unnecessary? Yeah. Because I don't really get offended. I'm just like, there's better ways to approach a joke like that, you know? There's better ways to approach a joke like that. Referencing the Little Smokies from the store or anything, you know, you can look at history and look at what other people say and look at like receipts that are out there about me, and then you can kind of put them all together and then wrap it all into a joke, which is, you know, it's got a little bit of factual truth to it, a little bit of, you know, the exaggeration that makes it funny. And I think that sometimes people get backed into a corner and have to feel like they have to fire a shot that's, you know, game winning. You know what I mean?
Well, it wasn't game winning.
It was not game winning for anybody, actually.
No, it was not game winning. Do I think that Malibu deserves all the shit that she's getting? No. I feel like she should be labeled, and people need to be making videos calling her, you know, and telling her she's going to be on the registry. No. Me and Malibu have not always had like the best rapport, but I have said this time and time again, what they are doing and how they are attacking her is shitty. Even with Smashley, even though I have, you know, had ins and outs with Smashley, you know, Smashley has come to my defense on a lot of things. So
I've told people to stop talking about it.
That's where I'm at, and I'm like, if everybody would just stop. But I think the only reason why they're attacking Smashley is because she called Monster out.
Well, they're attacking Smashley because there's several sides of TikTok, and there's several reasons why people go after one another. A lot of the times, people with the big platforms, they're not like,
I'm not interested in
but
camping.
they're fake like. And that fake like, look at Petty, for instance. You think half of those people like Petty? No. They just like the exposure of being able to get up in Petty's box and sound good, and people will follow them, and they'll be able to bounce that into something they can do themselves. But that fakeness comes back to haunt them every single time. Because there's always a conflict. And who loses? The person that was being fake. That's why y'all lost. And that's why y'all were so down bad. Because there was no genuine to it. You know, it was come back, argue, throw the same old shit at the wall, and get memes made about y'all. Like, people were laughing. People were having fun. Except y'all.
It's not, the memes don't really get to me. It's a tit for tat, and you know how it works on this app.
Well, and with you doing that, I know my memes kind of cut deep, you know. And they don't cut deep because, like, they're so awful. They cut deep because 400 people are laughing at them. And it subconsciously fucks with people. When I when I made the meme about Stephanie and Chris losing their house to death, I fucking laughed. So did everybody else, and it was amazing. And I know that's what fucked with her the most. The roaches, all that shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it fucks with you a little bit, but it pushes you to a point where you feel like you got to respond, and you got to respond in some big way. And that's okay, but the biggest thing I tell everybody is just be yourself. You ain't gotta, like, all that weird shit that she was doing to fit in with Dalton and Stephanie and, you know, whoever else. You ain't gotta do that shit. Honestly,
And
fuck 'em.
please mute. We don't want
You
to
don't
hear
mind
this phone
fucking
call.
singing, and
Nobody
don't
wants to
worry
hear this
about
phone call.
people who try to latch on to you for that exposure.
Read
Because
the
then
chat.
you end up sinking down to where they are.
I just know for me, I just know that I don't want to be in the shit.
Florida man.
You know, it's one thing to watch it, but being in it, I don't want to be in it. And I want everybody just to stop talking about it.
I do too.
Florida man.
It's
So
gotten
why do
to
we
the
not wanna
point
hear it?
now where, like,
What is it proving, Florida man? It's literally
Yeah,
proving
shut it
they're
off.
both
We don't
sides.
want to hear it.
you cut low and you hit it where it hurts people, and it's kind of like a mental mind fuck, whatever. I'm
Trader Jake, can you just mute him, please? He's not listening to anybody. Thank you.
Again, so I'm going to ask the chat, and I'm going to ask the chat, nobody else, not in the boxes. So chat, hearing that live that he's playing that's going to damage all of us for, I don't know what damaging it's doing towards me, but does it not sound like that video recording that he just played, does that not show that he's playing both sides, that he's playing friendly with both sides, and how he told Shannon that he's the one that was trying to get everything to stop, but yet when the first night I was there, he was the one that was telling me about Shannon and Stephanie.
Well, when the first night that it came out, I told absolutely everybody, don't stream them, don't talk about them. You ain't got much to say about them anyways. There's just one thing to say about them, and that's that they stream that shit and move on to someone else, but everybody kept streaming them, everybody kept going.
If you wanted to-
Including
When's the last
you,
time
Florida
I made
man.
anything
Including
about
you.
them? Well, when's the last time I made anything about them?
You bring them up all the time. You're always involved
You brought it
in
up
all
the
this
first night
stuff.
I was in that live.
I brought up Stephanie.
You
But
bring
you
up
want it all-
everybody.
if you want it all to stop, you can't say, hey, I want it all to stop except for Stephanie.
Well, Stephanie still got them pictures up on that account.
Okay, and they're not CP, so
And if you knew it wasn't CP, that was not a child, and you kept that information.
Nobody knew it wasn't.
see, I can't talk about Bougie because I don't know what that. Everybody keeps mentioning Bougie. I don't know what's going on with that.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, everybody.
I mean, come tomorrow.
Florida man keeps
Come
bringing her up,
tomorrow, it's
too.
going to be told that I attacked her
Weird.
for no reason, that and the other. So I'll roll with that.
Well, whatever. But weird. I was like, I ain't playing both sides when I was reached out to OG. I was playing both sides when I reached out to Bougie.
Florida man, we have been watching you for a while now, and you have been playing both sides for a long time.
And how have I been playing both sides?
Because you're going to this person, that person, you're saying this stuff, that stuff. It's all coming out, and that's why you're panicking. It's because everybody's getting together. Please let me finish, sir. Because everybody's getting together and comparing notes, and you're getting fucked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nobody's panicking.
okay. It's the
Florida,
truth.
did you not read some of your chats from your friends in the last live? They were in shock that you reached. She didn't reach out to you. You reached out to her.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I felt.
Dan Slam, I'll get a hold of you.
As explained.
We don't want to hear any more explanations out of you, Florida man.
It's the same one.
We are so done with you.
But I'm gonna,
Lock
Everybody
me
is.
in.
and I'm going to say this, Florida. So I mean, you have your own opinion.
Absolutely.
And Randy, you have your own opinion, but I'm going to say this. Yeah, I was a vile piece of fucking shit. I took my accountability literally 6 hours after I did that shit. Did that, moved on, moved forward. I'm even friends with those people. Good friends. Like, I will stand up for them 100%. When it came to, even, it's crazy, even after I said what I said to Sassy, She's still my best friend, and she was still there for me when I needed somebody the most. Her and Monster both. So I don't know if you've seen what Monster said in there. You're like, oh, he's the same person. She even said I changed. You can't. You. I can tell you right now, you are the type of person that does not allow change from anyone. You don't.
What do you mean allow change from
No. You won't allow people. If you see somebody doing better and they're bettering themselves, you won't allow them to better themselves. You'll bring up the past and try to run.
Man, she was Slots BFF.
Facts. People can be friends after enemies.
What did
Listen,
you
I'll
say,
tell you guys
Florida man?
because I didn't tell everything. Monster and I went after each other like hardcore. I was told shit. I did what I did. I pulled it to Florida.
So I got a question for you, for everybody. What is the definition of playing both sides?
You're going to this person on this side and you're talking to them and you're getting information. Then you take that information and go to the other side and you talk to them and you get more information and you come back to the other side. You know what definition is. Quit
Well, actually,
playing
let
dumb.
me
So
Quit
what if I can
playing
prove
dumb.
to you? What if I can play the rest of that tape, and I want to see one time my last or anything?
Oh, stop playing dumb, Florida man.
Florida,
What
I
did I
got
ask
a
Shannon
question.
for?
I got
You
a
just
question for
need
Florida.
to stop.
As a matter of fact, Shannon asked me
What he
for
needs to do is
information
go
about
bury yourself
Stephanie.
a fucking hole.
I
Hold
don't.
on,
We
hold on.
don't
You guys, hold
care.
on. This is important. At any time, did you talk to Shannon and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to talk to Smashley, try to get this stuff dropped. Hey, Smashley, I'm going to talk to Shannon, try to get this shit dropped, this, that, and the other. No. So check this out. That's what's playing the fence. You keep saying that you're telling everybody you want this shit to stop. Why don't you ask Smashley how I said, and I even said in a live, I'm going to talk to Smashley, try to get this shit dropped. It needs to stop. It's not happening. It didn't happen. Y'all need to stop. And then ask Shannon, since you got a number, ask Shannon, hey, what did Viking say to you about this situation? She'll tell you exactly what I just told, what I was going to tell Smashley.
And everybody
just
heard
drop
you in
this.
that live.
That's
Everybody heard
what
you in
you
that
do
live
if you
where
want
you
something to
said,
drop.
I'm going to let her bury her, and then I'm going to drag it.
Florida
what?
man, you just need to stop, period.
Florida man,
Everything.
you weren't in my live.
You're
Man,
involved
Slot's
with
not here anymore.
Susie. You need to stop.
Man,
You weren't in my live
I
earlier today
know.
to hear me say that.
I never had.
So
an
how are
issue
you
with
going to say
Slot,
what
by
I
the
said
way.
and did
hope
not
you know.
say? How are you going to say what I said and did not say? When you don't even
Which live
remember what
today?
you said in a phone call this morning.
You want to keep putting words in my mouth, and I can keep replaying it. The more times I replay
Replay
it
it,
doesn't
dude.
add
You
the
literally
words.
say,
It doesn't add
you
the
literally
words
you
that you're
literally
adding.
tell her again. Okay, let's ask the chat. Chat, did he say, hey, no, he won't. I don't think he'd personally show up. But if you want me to go and to the courthouse and say he did, I will. Did he say that?
No,
Yes
I
or
did
no?
not
Yes.
say he did.
He
I
said
said
if it
you'd
came to
like
the
me
courthouse,
change
I
my
would.
answer for the courthouse, I would.
So you would lie. You would lie to the
Deflection
courthouse to
word.
get me in trouble for
That
what reason?
means maybe I was just comforting her because there ain't no fucking way I'm gonna go around shaking.
Nah,
her
it means
ready
you're
to
Oh,
go
that
to
ain't
the
You
comforting.
said the words and you played
It
them.
means you're a
We've heard
scary
them 4
bitch.
times.
Yes.
That's what it means. It
Then
means
get the words right.
You
if
remind
you've
me
heard
of
it
my
4
second
times.
husband.
He didn't say he was going to lie for me.
Get
He'd
the
lie
words
for
right
her,
if you've
not
heard it
me.
4 times.
He ain't going to lie for me.
I'm sorry, Florida man. Did you just say comforting her?
Yeah,
Yep.
because if you know what, if she's really tripped out about it, then fuck it.
Okay,
You gotta
if
make
it's
sure you feel
comforting,
better.
you're trying to comfort her. You tried to comfort her so much that you put the fear of
You-
God in her when it came to me for
Yeah, that's comforting,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you dumb as fuck.
when you played a video of what I
Dumb as
did
fuck.
from about 2-3 years ago, but didn't say why I did it. But I just got recordings being sent to me about how you told a man that you're going to burn his house down with him and the kids in it. You talk
That's a
about a
cut
deceased
recording.
baby, huh?
That's well. The first
I'm pretty
one's a
sure
cut
Pastor Petty
recording.
ain't gonna lie about that so much. I guarantee you it.
It's a cut
You
recording.
have said that to him. You told a man that you wanted to burn his house down with him and the kids in it. Did you not?
It's a cut recording. If you listen to the whole part of it, it's me asking a question to somebody else on the phone call that I was recorded on. And you know what? I didn't record that phone call. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I record phone calls with people I don't trust.
Well, maybe
The
that's
whole
what
thing
people
was
are
is
called.
Petty green. The whole thing is Petty green screen my children's names, everything about my business address, home address, my children's names, birthday,
But you do the same
everything,
thing.
phone number, all of it.
You do the same thing,
But
though.
Kids and do the same shit. So I mean,
And 2 wrongs make a right,
I-
right?
Listen.
How old are you?
Florida
At the time, I
man
didn't.
will dox children's addresses.
my opinion, you're both wrong and both fucked on that. So I mean, that's just my opinion, right?
Yeah.
It has to do with
At the
fucking
time, I didn't, because that was the
We're
first.
talking about, we're talking about deceased
Yeah, I got a
kids.
question. Florida man. Show me where I've ever doxed a child's address, and I guarantee I can prove that you doxed a child's address.
What are you going to play the semantics of? Well, these people have children.
Well, it's
Make it
not
sound better
semantics.
for the public to be like, oh,
It's
oh,
not
don't like this
semantics. It's the
person.
truth. If somebody has
So
children
here are
and you
your,
only have
here's
children,
your answer
and
to
you
that.
give
The
their
odds are, if
information
you've
out,
ever
that's
doxed
doxing the
anybody,
children
that's
too.
everybody in the chat too. If you've ever doxed anybody, that's to the chat too. He's going to say you've doxed the kid's address because that's the semantics that he's playing.
Oh, where? Show me where I've ever doxed somebody's address. I'll wait. Oh wait, like I had somebody's address sent to me, and I didn't like this person at the time, and that was Sassy as actually, and I sent it to her. I'm like, hey, I'll let you know. I sent this to Sassy. Said, hey Sassy, this person just gave me your address. I just want to let you know that he's passing your address around. I think it's wrong because you have kids. I stand on that.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So that would mean that if somebody had a child's information up on the green screen, that would be doxing the child directly, right? Name, address, all that.
When you dox,
100%
you're
direct.
doxing the children.
Oh, okay, so
They're all at the
I
same
want
time.
Okay, so you have proof. Wait, you have
proof.
proof of him doing that. You have proof of him doing that.
Your own people do that.
My own people do that. Yes, it's Viking.
Yeah.
My own people dox children's address. Listen, your people, aka May and them, sit there and ask for pictures for children and shit. You want me to play those recordings?
Who is that? What did you
My
say?
thing is your ass talked about a deceased kid, and you still doxing women. And you get triggered by women, my dude. That's my
Ain't
thing.
nobody triggered over here.
Right. But
Nobody's
you over here
triggered.
doxing,
So
you doxing women, and you get triggered by women and attack women. But you're not.
Oh
triggered,
yeah,
right?
no, ain't
But you're
nobody
not
triggered over here.
But
I
you're
don't
not
even know
triggered, right?
who you think
Okay.
you are. You're just up
Okay.
here to be all tough.
Okay,
and
but
get
yeah,
your
at the
ass
same
kicked.
time, and you talk about deceased kids, right? But you're not triggered. But you're not triggered, huh, baby boy? No,
Ain't nobody triggered.
no. But you
I
dox.
feel like you are.
Go
I
after.
feel like you are.
women.
I feel like you tough guy persona.
Damn.
Florida
But you're
man.
not triggered.
I feel like your tough guy persona ain't working.
Florida man.
Oh, trust me.
Because you got my address in your DMs and you're
It's
just
not
still sitting here
well,
talking
that's
shit.
actually
Like, are you
yours.
at least driving yet?
Mind you, living out of
Are
van.
you at least driving yet?
Hey, Florida
Because
man.
if you were really
Do
that
you have
pressed about it,
respect for women? You will let me speak, please.
man,
I'm
I
trying to
don't know what.
talk, and you won't stop. You sound like a
Stop.
child that's trying to get out of being in trouble. I got caught,
Who is
so I'm going
that?
to just over talk
So what? Am I
everybody.
supposed to sit here and just take it from everybody?
Oh, just leave.
Respectfully?
I mean, you women
Just
do that when
leave.
you after
Stop
them.
the bullshit and leave.
No, I'm good. They
That's
can.
plain and simple.
Or you can. Either one. No,
Just
it
stop.
doesn't matter.
Excuse me, I
ma'am,
can't hear you.
106, would you mind if you don't want to hear it or see it? You can probably scroll on.
Who are you
We're up here
talking
for
to?
attention too. You.
I'm not up here for attention. I'm 72 years old. I don't need any attention. I'm tired of your bullshit.
Well, you can.
And I
decide about it.
unfollowed you because of your
That is fine.
bullshit. And my friends are unfollowing you too because of your bullshit.
That is fine.
I was married to a man like you that can't admit when they are wrong.
Everybody.
They
was
can't
married to a man.
admit. Yeah. Yeah, a narcissist.
I don't believe I'm a narcissist, but okay.
Well, that's your opinion. My opinion is you are.
And you are entitled
I'm-
to your opinion.
Sir, my opinion matters. My feelings matter. And my
I never said I
opinion
don't.
of you is you're a piece of shit.
Well, you could have a worse one. But I think
Excuse me?
said
I
you could
can't
have a
hear
worse
you. You need to
one.
speak up instead of mumbling.
Florida, your mic is very low. We cannot hear you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I said you could have a worse opinion of me, but we're getting somewhere.
Where are we getting? Tell me.
Hopefully, he was not.
Or are you just gonna be up here?
These are my friends up here.
Okay.
Better Days and Dora, and I follow them. They're my friends. And yes,
You were
I
in the
will
chat
stay
being
up
like,
here.
yeah, release those text messages with all these people info and all that.
I can't hear you.
Anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about how Road
Florida
Dog
man,
ain't driving yet. Road Dog, you driving yet?
Florida man, can I ask you a question?
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
buddy.
Okay. Did you leave my live last night and go over to Smash Lee's and tell her we were talking shit?
You want that
No.
recording? Do you want that recording?
I don't believe I did.
I mean, I was just trying to figure
He didn't
out
say
why.
shit. He did say I was over there and they were talking about you. He didn't say
Okay.
shit. He didn't say it was negative. He didn't say positive, but yes, he did.
He said that we were talking about her.
Hi, Tommy.
I mean, she ended up streaming us, so I mean, I don't know why you would leave my live to go over there.
Because he wants to start more stuff.
Oh
He's
no, I
gonna
wasn't
go
looking
over
to
there.
start stuff.
You are dude.
Even moments ago,
My
like
20-year-old
not the last live,
grandson
but
has
the live
more sense
before,
than you.
the live before that I was in, there was a lot of negativity about Dora, and I was sticking up for Dora.
Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're sticking up for Dora. If
I don't have
those
any
people
reason
are
to
wrong,
be negative
if
about
they're
T or
wrong.
Dora.
Wait, I got a question for Florida man. You were sticking up for Dora against who?
Well, OG.
So if I were to go to OG, or actually, Dora, I need to call you later today, tonight. I need to let you know that this gentleman, I think he's off his rockers. He talks about burning houses down with families in it and shit like that. He can't be trusted. He's unstable.
Okay.
See how that works?
Yeah, you can go with whatever you like.
You said that this happened years ago. I believe you said it happened years ago.
Yeah, I believe
Well,
that
the audio's cut.
Viking. A
And
lot
you know
of
what's
the
great?
problem.
Wait.
Hold
No.
on
Because
one
I'm gonna
second.
make Georgia. I'm gonna make Georgia or Florida man.
Uh,
Hopefully,
ho-
look somewhat dumb. So Florida man, I would get messages, and people said, "Oh, he did this, he did that, he did this." I'd ignore a lot of them. I
No,
literally
no, you can
repeat
say
everything.
any of them you want.
Let him finish.
Well, I'm just saying.
Florida man.
I'm just saying. I get messages of them telling me what you used to do. Did I once go in there and say anything? Did I hold that
Uh,
against you? Why did I
Did
not hold it
you
against you?
not say yesterday that unless it's in black and white, I don't touch it? But
That was
then
actually that was yesterday.
yeah,
Well,
you did, and you
I
came in
just
here
said that.
today
I
and got
go, oh, that
emotional.
was
Was
yesterday.
like,
I
but
didn't
ain't
say I
you
didn't
got
do that,
this?
you dumb motherfucker. Listen to what I'm saying. You fucking dumb ass piece of
No,
shit.
no,
I
I
did
point out
say
your
that.
hypocrisy,
But I'm
and then
talking
you
about
get
more than
emotional.
just that.
So
I'm
Florida
talking about
man,
more than
get
just
mad.
that.
stop.
I'm
Let
talking
him
about
mad.
more than
speak.
just that.
Get
When
mad
people came up to me and said that you said this about a baby, that you did this about a deceased person, did you do that? Did
because
you do, I
you
never
were
brought any of that
stacking
up to you
ammo, and you
until
hold,
knew
hold
my
today.
ass
on one
was too.
second. Hold on one second. First of all, you're not going to tell me to stop blocking somebody who I don't want in my room, who sent a glitter bomb to my house. You're not going to tell me that. If she wants to tell her story to these guys, she can do it on her own platform. I don't want her in here. If I'm blocking 1, 2, 3 accounts, I don't want her in here. Get the hint. It's
I
not
appreciate
about
that.
stopping her telling the truth. It's about what the fuck she did to me. Go ahead, Phyllis. Sorry.
I appreciate that. T. Also, the for someone with an active PO, that should they be coming into a room that I'm in if they're so afraid?
And no, a lot of OG's problem with myself was the fact that I chose to now talk to somebody who doxed me earlier. So that is my business. That is my fucking shit. A lot of people were upset at that. Okay. And people can make amends and move forward. That's what I've said. I've been fully transparent. I have been honest about the shit.
What about Burner?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't. I said I don't question your motives with Bernie because, well, that is you and Bernie. You are you. I like you for you. I don't. I'm not a fan of Bernie, but we know this. But also, I can get along. Like as you've seen when she was yelling at me, I just like okay, you know, it is what it is. Like
You get a
Bernie.
brownie button for that then, Florida man. Good for you.
What'd you say?
I said you get a brownie button for that. Good for you.
Well, it's an example as well.
I can't hear
Example
you.
of not caring what anyone thinks when I feel like I'm doing the right thing, and I'm also being transparent about it. I'm much more transparent than a partial part of the audio where you're adding words to what was not said.
Dude, play the recording, get in and actually listen to it, Florida man. But I want you to answer this question. Since before today, did I come to you or did I berate you and say, hey, what's this about you talking about a deceased baby or deceased person or saying you're going to burn a house down with a kid? Did I bring any of that up to you? That happened.
could have.
That happened in the past. The shit that you done in the past. Did I bring that up to you and hold it against you?
You sure as hell brought a lot of it up today because, like, when
Okay,
people
wait.
go to listen to chat
Wait.
for-
Answer the question. Why did I? Why did I bring it up today?
When people start to look in the chat and to look for those little hints of what to say next, and they don't research their own shit. Like, you did no research on me, obviously, because you're looking in the chat to dig it out from the fucking 0.
Actually, no. I can show you from messages I got of people telling me the shit that you did, and I ignored it. What I'm trying to prove is you and I are definitely not alike. If somebody says
we are definitely not alike.
If somebody says, "Hey,
Thank God.
James, I'm doing better," I'm not going to hold the past against them until they fuck up. You weren't fucking up in my eyes during these past few days until today, when you made the comment that you would lie for someone just to get a report done on it.
Who said it was a report?
I will go to the court. Who are you going to tell? The secretary at the
You're
courthouse?
fucking stupid.
Play
He
the
is.
recording again, dude. You're denying exactly what you say. It's your own words.
And I told you what they meant. But no,
Okay, no,
you
no,
don't
we
wanna-
know
you
what
don't
they
want
meant.
to comfort somebody because
Well, how else am I going to take that you're going to go to the courthouse and make a report for someone and lie about a report?
at the
How am
end
I
of
gonna
the
take
day,
that?
at
That
the
you're gonna
end
take
of the
to
day,
Disney World?
at the end of the day, on the
Yeah.
other side of all of these devices are another person, and I think that's what a lot of you forget.
You're a bitch.
And
Mister,
evidently you're not reading the chat because the chat's trying to open up your eyes and be like, dude, listen,
I
you're wrong.
don't care. I have my own.
Then why
way of
are you
speaking.
in here if you don't
No,
care? what
I
the
have my
chat
own
has
thing to
say?
say. I don't need context clues from the chat.
Well,
Like, that's the
But-
thing. Like,
so I got a
you can
question.
read the chat.
how are you
to
going to
get
say that you don't
your
need
context
what the chat,
clues?
How are you going to say that you don't care what the chat says?
But I'm standing firm in I'm standing firm in my idea that I just felt right giving her the heads up.
But you won't tell her all the fuck shit you did.
Who? If they know all the fuck shit, and you know what? They all know all the weird false accusations too.
So
Like-
you're okay. I'll take you out. So everybody out there, everybody that's out there, all 521 people, if you hear that Florida man wants to come to you and give you advice, keep in mind that he is a vile fucking piece of fucking shit because he's just like me. He did exactly the same. Not exactly. He did worse.
I don't know.
Actually, yeah, you did because I don't have accusations on my kids like you do.
There you go again, and you're
Right.
like, oh well, unless it's in black and white, I don't touch it. But then
Well, I'm
you're
gonna take
like,
the black
here
and
you
white
go.
of the person who said it in the chat.
Again, it's a weird way to get whatever,
So
but you know,
why
I enjoy it when
people-
people
why-
go
okay,
that
then
route
answer.
because
Why
it's
would somebody
always
put that in the chat?
disproven.
Why would somebody put that in the chat?
It's always because it's fucking Skittles in the fucking chat. Like,
Skittles
Jesus,
is
like,
in
you
the
don't think
chat on
Skittles
her own
runs
account.
around and fucking says this weird shit all the time? She just
Can I
You were live
interrupt
with
you guys
Skittles
for
Prior
just a
live.
second?
You
Hey. I have a question. Viking, you work on these child cases. How many cases have you worked on?
How many cases have I worked on
Yes, sir.
in all 5 years?
Yes, sir.
A shit
Just
ton.
a rough estimate.
Shit ton. Like,
Okay.
I literally got a
Cases
subpoena
have
to
you
go.
actually worked on, Florida man? How many cases have you actually worked with a law enforcement agency to actually do something?
Actually,
Because
well,
what
after-
I'm hearing is absolutely none, and you are a piece of shit.
ask this:
Okay.
how many subpoenas have you gotten to testify against somebody in court that you caught online being a pedophile? Because I can tell you,
that ain't my gig.
I
Okay?
literally have one for June 25th in Evansville, Indiana, this year. I've done something
Good
where I
for
had
you.
to testify in court at 2:00 in the morning in Nottinghamshire, England, and I still got the email. For
But-
that shit.
But
But you want to sit here and try to discredit? No, you want
as
to.
I've said before, when you have mentioned,
You want to
that,
sit
that
here
it's
and
the
try to discredit what I
vigilantism
do,
that
which
makes
tells
it
me
easy
that you
for-
are nothing but a
like that's not
P3DO
justice.
supporter. You protect P3DOs. That's what you do.
What did I
You
say
don't go
earlier
after
when
them.
what did I say earlier when I said people play off of that so they can say exactly what you just said?
Okay,
We
then
can
why
rewind
would
the
you
tape and we
why
can
are you
rewind the
dis-
tape
why
because I
why would you
called your
discredit
argument
why
right.
would you discredit somebody who actually goes after people and gets them locked up and say that no, he's vile, you
You
shouldn't
can say
go
what
in,
you can
you
say
shouldn't
whatever
do
you
this,
want, but
you
I have
shouldn't
my
do that,
beliefs
when
about
your
people who
ass
do
is
the
talking about
vigilante
burning children in
justice
a house,
style thing.
showing dead children in the house, showing gravestones, laughing at it, having somebody
Okay,
in your
well,
live
I
acting
have
like he's the
you can
deceased
you can
brother
deflect
talking
off
shit.
onto all this other stuff and be like, oh, let's not make him say what he says because it makes sense. The
Okay, Florida man, I've
vigilantism,
got another
the,
thing for you
ma'am,
too.
I would like to
You need
speak.
to go into your Discord
Oh,
and
okay.
get
So
rid of those
now we're
pictures of.
interrupting, so I still don't get
You
to say
need
what I
to
want to
get
say
rid
because
of
y'all
those
know
You
pictures of
said
I got a
enough,
Stevens
point.
Florida
Brothers,
man.
Because y'all
Tombstone, and
know
all
I
the
got a point.
doxing information because I've already
So
screen
we
recorded
can
it.
be loud all we
And I'm
want,
going to
but I'm
send
still
it
going
to
to say it. The
Viking.
vigilantism
And then
violates
you are
privacy
going to
laws,
be
and it makes it
fucked. And it's
harder
going to be
for
fucking
the
funny, you
prosecution to
piece of shit,
prosecute these
ginger
people.
soulless
Also,
piece
it's
of
very
shit.
easy for a civilian like Viking up there to be able to put them into entrapment, and also
You're
makes
a
it harder for the
criminal.
prosecution
You're
to
a
why is it
prosecute
Oh,
them.
why is it
good
that when I
God.
You're
got
a
a call,
fucking criminal.
hold on, why is it that when I got a call, they even agreed that I know what the fuck I'm doing? I know what
Okay, well, I can
is.
talk
I
too.
can sit there and be like, hey, aren't you on the registry for this?
I can
Hey,
talk.
did you
I
not
can
do
talk
this?
too,
Hey, did you
and
not do
not show
that?
receipts. Why don't you show what you've done? People who have done that type of stuff should be so proud of it. You should post it, right? Instead of posting.
So brag about it. People know what I've done. I literally showed my subpoena when I was back at my house. This past
You
week, I showed my
don't.
subpoena.
I don't. I
Like,
don't.
the
I don't
fuck?
know. I just don't.
The fuck? Okay,
No.
how about this? Show me where you've ever helped one person on this motherfucking app. Show me.
Why would I want to do that? Because
Okay,
anybody that I've
why
ever
would
helped
I-
on this
Dude,
app
you're
People
hypocritical.
would
should-
never
like you
tell
said,
anybody that I
people should
helped
be
them.
So
Why would
proud.
I want to do
People
that?
should be
Why
so
would,
proud
why
and
want
show
to make,
what they do. Right?
why don't you
What
want? Why do
you've
you want
done.
other people to show what they do, but you think it's
Right.
wrong? Jeez.
Right.
People don't need to see what the fuck I do, and they don't need to see
Okay,
if
so
I'm a good
but
person.
you're telling me that people need to see what I do.
Right. Because you gotta be so proud of it. You sound fucking stupid.
Okay, so do you.
You see words.
You're the one saying. You're the one saying, "Send me your address. I'll pull up," and you're still
Well,
sitting
don't
there.
change
I don't
subject.
hear
You're
you
the
in your
one that
Don't
car.
worry.
just
I
said.
He
got
may
time.
be
I
on
got
his
no
way.
time.
You don't
Trust
know,
me.
Florida
want.
man.
Motherfuckers got jobs. Motherfuckers got lives. But trust me, I got time.
Well, then what was that big talk earlier? You ain't think I was? You think I was going to be a bitch and not send you my address? Come
Oh no,
on.
I'm glad
Yeah,
you sent
you
me
ain't
that
gonna
shit.
send
That
your
better
address.
be your shit. Like I said, when that time comes, you better be standing in the center. Period.
Hey, but
Okay.
Viking, when I send you these screen recordings, he has all of it, Leather and Lace, Stephanie and her husband's personal information, bankruptcy information, court
Listen,
documents. He has
I just-
all this stuff, and I screen recorded
Sure the
it.
fuck do.
I got a screenshot sent to me of him putting a child's picture on his fucking page that said "so and so loves me more, mom," talking
Yep.
about a fucking child and shit.
That what? The tombstone?
I'm asking, what,
That
is it the
was
tombstone?
over 18. Over 18. So
Okay,
let's correct that
then
there.
a deceased person. Then a deceased person that you still think is awful.
Yes.
Okay.
That the Skittles, the
Well,
actual
well,
sister to
I
that,
still wanna know what the
actually
reason
came out and
was about
said
him talking
that
shit about a
she
dead
told
baby.
him that he would be a terrible father and that his girlfriend should abort. And then he was found unalive.
You said that you wanted
mere
your
hours
kids to
later.
unalive themselves.
And
I
if
mean,
you
what the
ask
fuck?
Queenie at 3:00 in the morning, I sent her the same text message when she tried to drag me for it last night. I sent her the link to the Discord where all of it is posted, where my bad behavior is posted too. Where's your bad behavior posted? By other people? Or by yourself, where anybody can go see it? What's accountability? Telling people, posting your own bad behavior, or letting people find it?
Let's see. From how long ago? Okay, so
My bad behavior
my
is posted.
accountability goes to the people I said it to. I don't owe accountability to
My
a bitch
accountability
made
goes
motherfucker
to
on
the
this
general
fucking app
public.
until it's to that fucking
But
person.
you don't care about the general public, Florida man.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I don't-
dude, make
you know
up your
what?
mind.
And when
care
you do
about
the
what they
right
think or
thing,
not.
when you do the right thing, it doesn't get you fans. When you stick within your morals and you say, "Well, I have to do this,"
Oh,
because
so when
it's
I
right
tell a
by me.
P3DO to unalive himself, that is my morals. I think a P3DO should show me what's on his mind by wrapping his lips around a fucking shotgun, hitting that trigger.
Okay,
and
well,
showing
let's
me
not
what's
talk
on
about
his mind
that.
while
Let's
behind
not
him.
talk that way
Something
because
that
that
you
can
should do
trigger
because
a
you
lot of
support
people.
them.
So that can trigger a
What
lot
the
of people.
fuck do you give about
You know what?
Talk about deceased
Okay,
kids.
if people
bitch.
get wait, hold on, Road Dog. If
The
people
fuck?
get triggered by somebody saying that a pedo should unalive himself, have problems.
The
So
unalive
it's
talk.
triggering you. So I'll take my accountability
The
right now. I'm
descriptive
sorry, Florida
unalive
man,
talk.
that it's triggered you. That I
You can
told
say
your
it all you
friends
want,
to
but when you're
unalive
very
themselves.
when you're
I'm sorry that
descriptive
you're
about it,
getting
you can
triggered.
trigger people.
Florida man, you
And
don't
that's where the
think you
accountability
trigger
comes
people?
in.
You
And
trigger
that is
people.
the
I don't see
accountability right
okay,
there. So
okay, hold on.
Okay,
how are you
one
going
at
to
a
watch me sit
time.
here and how are
Stop.
you going to sit
Let's
here
One
and
at a
ask
watch
the
me
time.
chat.
take accountability? How are you going to sit
Let's
here and watch
ask
me
the
take
chat. Is
accountability?
anybody in the chat? Is anybody in the chat triggered that I said a P3DO should unalive himself?
No.
Besides
When you
Florida
say
man.
when you
Besides Florida
say
man.
the descriptive, the wrap your
Okay.
yeah.
Do you
When you
is
go into the
anybody triggered by
descriptive,
me saying that I think a pedo should wrap his mouth around a shotgun to tell us what's on his mind by putting it on the wall behind him by hitting that trigger? Is anybody triggered by that? Me telling a pedo that, or is it just fucking, or is it just, or is it just Florida man? I'm still waiting to see it. Yes, I still don't see a yes. I still don't see a yes. Florida, you're the only man in here triggered that I told a pedo to do that.
yes, and I
Why
hope
are
do
you
know that
triggered
lot
that
of
I
people
told a
who have
pedo
that
to do that?
ideation.
Do you
A
have
lot
a
of people
guilty
who have that
conscience?
ideation are
Do
very
you have a
silent,
guilty conscience?
and they're
It's
very
an honest
silent
question.
about
Do
it
you have a
because people
guilty
like you
conscience?
dismiss how the random people can feel.
I'm random people. I asked the whole chat. I'm not telling them to say yes or no. I asked them. None of them said
And you
yes.
gave 2
You're the
seconds.
only one
And you
who's
gave
triggered
2
by it.
seconds for 500
Anybody
people
that
to
gets
answer.
triggered,
But the thing
anybody
is
that gets
you don't
triggered by
understand
telling
that
a pedo to
my
unalive himself is a pedo them damn self. So I'm sorry I triggered you.
Florida man,
weird.
I'm going to share a story with you.
The
So
people.
I need you to keep your
Oh my
mouth
God.
quiet
Okay,
for a
so
minute.
you know what? I'm being interrupted left and right, and I would appreciate it.
And
If
whoever,
Yeah,
hey, to
well,
the,
you
hold
won't
on.
shut
I gotta
up.
address this. real quick. To the person that said ask him about his father, that's his father. That's not him.
I
That's
think
right.
the details were a bit much.
Oh no! Get triggered by the details of a pedo getting unalive.
You
The
fucking
details
pussy.
in general.
You
Okay,
fucking pussy.
and
There's your accountability right there. See, my accountability is
okay, because I give two
also warned
fucks.
them.
I give two fucks about what I say. I give two fucks about the description I give on how a pedo should unalive
I'm
themselves.
okay, Rivka.
Again,
Okay, well,
who's
you
triggered by
can
that?
continue your vigilante justice, and you can continue using it as a way to be like, oh well, you know, if people don't agree with me, they're a pedo themselves, which is awful to say because people are allowed
Oh
to
no!
disagree
I
without
said
being
people who
labeled.
What's
get
awful to
triggered.
say is you talking shit about
I
his
said
bitch.
people who get triggered by somebody
no,
saying
y'all
that
keep
a
talking. Y'all
pedo should
keep talking.
unalive
Y'all
themselves
screw
in
stuff.
detail. And you're the only motherfucker
Again, you
in here that
have
got
no
triggered.
standpoint.
You're the only motherfucker that got
Love
triggered in here,
you.
bro.
So, who likes blueberry Red Bull? That's my favorite Red Bull.
Oh fuck that shit. Watermelon, bro. Watermelon Red Bull.
No, but for real, y'all some weird
Watermelon
stuff.
Red
Like,
Bull.
y'all think I give half a fuck for a second? You're
Can
wrong.
I speak now?
Obviously, you can have a fucking.
I
May
don't
I
even know
speak
why you
now?
have to, man.
Descriptive. I'm just triggered by the descriptive, you fucking pussy.
Yes, Candace, I'm good.
I don't think y'all should be talking about that.
Gas
So
station.
if you want, it's public. There's tons of people and people with that idea.
It's a public
do not
platform, but you talk about a
speak
deceased
out.
baby.
They do
Shut
not
the fuck
speak
up,
out.
bitch. You have no standpoint. You have no
Yeah,
standing
but you know
ground.
what? That's my accountability
It's a
right there.
public platform, and
That
you
is my
talk about a
accountability right
deceased
there
baby.
moving forward.
You have no stand
Fair
ground.
enough.
Shut your bitch ass
People
up.
in the chat. People in the chat can see
People
that
in the
Mr.
chat.
Mr.
People in the
I'm
chat, and
still
you
I'm
did
still
the same
setting
shit. Shut
not
the
coming
fuck
over.
up.
I said blueberry Red Bull because that's what I want you to pick me
God
up.
damn.
Can I speak now, sir?
I haven't been
Since
able to
you
speak.
want to get all of your stuff in there, I would like to speak now, okay?
I
I'm
got
going to
none
tell
of that
you
stuff
my
in there.
experience with a pedo that I was married to,
Okay.
okay? When I found out what he was, I turned him in and he went to prison.
That's the right thing to do.
And I didn't go around bragging about it to everybody because that's right, it's the right thing to do. But also, I had connections in the prison world.
Thank you, Lucy.
And I was able to get him hurt while he was in prison. I didn't want him dead. I wanted him to know that he fucked up royally.
Man, that's a legitimate crime that you just admitted to. I want to do that on a public platform.
Excuse me?
That's a legitimate crime that you just admitted to on a public platform. And
Oh,
even though
good. That was 30 years ago. So they're
That's
going to do,
fine.
I mean, he's dead now. So what are they going to
It's-
do? What are they
it's
going to
just
do?
unnecessary again. But what if everybody's gonna clap for you because you did what you felt was right, but then everybody's gonna look at me and be like, nope, fuck you.
Hey, so
So
I just got sent something that I'm very intrigued about wanting to hear. Um,
Go ahead.
oh, not about you. I already forgot the person's name that has a PPO on Get You. Is it Scam Slam? Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
Where Monster, your friend, had somebody's child name, address, and information on the green screen.
Okay, but I just got told that you had a picture put up of Slam getting gangbanged on the couch, and you had a picture of her son behind the couch watching.
Was
What
not
the
me.
fuck?
Was not me.
It wasn't you. Okay,
Was not me.
but you know of the
Hey,
picture.
was not me.
Okay, but you know about
There
it.
you go. Was not me.
okay,
So
Florida
keep
man, I'm
going.
gonna say something. I wasn't done with my story, but you have the day you deserve, sir. I'm going
You
to
as
my
well, man.
safe space now because you're a piece of shit.
Yes,
And I'm
ma'am. You have a good day.
and you need never mind what you need.
Oh, he posted it.
You're
They're
free
saying
to
that you
speak.
posted it. You're the one that posted it.
He posts a lot of crap. He puts something
I'm
down all
talking
the
about
Was
time.
not
the woman
me.
getting gang banged with her kid watching.
Was not me.
But they're saying that you posted it.
Was not me.
You probably shared the post.
Damn it, Shaggy, stop saying it wasn't you.
Was not me.
You know, you sound like my 3-year-old great grandson. Wasn't me.
Was
I
not
didn't
me.
do it. Wasn't
Did
me.
you post it
I-
in your Discord?
No, I didn't. I didn't post anything like that.
I to the person who messaged me that, set up a chat with her. I'll get in the chat with her and I'll talk to her about it. But I hope she has like the receipts to show that he posted it.
And I'm loving it because like it wasn't me. Like there's no receipt that exists. So yeah, there you go. Like I want what?
I mean,
Is it-
receipts or
no,
not,
TikTok-
you also said a
The receipts or not, it doesn't matter. Once you find out there are no receipts to it, right?
Hey,
It doesn't
Hensley,
matter
put
that
me-
you're not
Hensley,
going to
put-
come back up and be like, yeah, I was fucking
Hensley,
wrong
put
about
me in a
90%
chat.
of
Put me in
the
a
shit I
chat.
set up here. No, that's why I don't give a fuck.
Hensley, put me in a chat with her. I'll jump off of here and get in a Snapchat call with her.
So like, how about we talk about the messages I'm
Hell of a
getting?
What did he just say? Hold on. What did he just say about me?
He said that you're the one posting pictures of children's names and addresses all over the.
What?
Absolutely, there is. I can get it.
Get it right now. Show it right now.
It was in a live.
Show it right now. You can't just say whatever you want without
they can.
proof. That's
they
crazy. Show it
When
right
it comes to me, they
now.
can, right?
Show it right now.
When it comes to me, they can, right?
Show it right now.
But when it comes to me, they can, right?
Deflecting.
I haven't said a word.
It was with Misfit Bish.
Misfit Bish, who?
That's who you were live with.
Show it.
Hey, did you ever find that receipt somebody asked that you said that you had the other day, and they actually had to get it?
Who?
Somebody said that you said that you had a receipt, and that you had to look for it. It was something to do with the
about
live.
Reddit talking to you? Yeah, I found it.
You just said I posted it.
Yes,
Great.
she did.
I green screened it. Are you fucking high?
Well, I got a text here saying I don't want to send it because they will come for me. It was.
Oh
with
my
Misfit.
fucking god. Shut the fuck up.
The live exists.
Maybe.
You know what? Honestly, you just man,
You know what?
got
Maybe
no,
I would post it. Maybe I would
absolutely
green screen
no
it. But it's
credibility
your energy was not even
whatsoever.
there when it was about anyone else.
Absolutely no credibility whatsoever, for sure. Now
That's fine.
Bye.
That's fine. You know what?
Wait, hold on, Monster. I got this. So I asked Slam, or whatever her name was, if she would send me the receipt of that picture that Florida Man posted. Florida Man absolutely did post it. It's under his name. I asked her to send it to me. She said she doesn't feel comfortable sending it to me because he will go after her. So I got to take her wishes into heart and not show it. So apologies to y'all. But yeah, he absolutely did post a picture of her on a couch getting gangbanged and put a picture of her son behind him watching.
So what you're doing there is you
I'm
are.
doing exactly what you're doing. What you're doing, you
Well,
think is right.
no.
What
No,
you're doing is you
people,
think is
people
right.
know.
You're
People
you're
know.
putting information out there saying that Monster put children's names and numbers out there, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I got it. Then, oh, I can't show it. They asked me not to because they'll come after me. Okay, that's what they're doing. They don't want to give it to me because they're afraid that you're going to come after them.
I just want to point out real quick that Skittles has said
Not.
that Florida man took a tape made of him and Skittles having schmexy time and has threatened to post it.
Well, that is already disproven. How many
Where?
times has that been disproven?
Where?
Shall we go through the receipts again?
I believe Skittles admitted that she released
Are
that
those
when
receipts
she
with the
first came
receipts
back
of
to town.
Monster posting addresses and stuff?
Monster knows what she did. So, where's the receipts that I did that Moonbeam? Because I got the ones that show where she actually did it.
Wait, so can we just show that Monster did that?
I can show that. I can show. They were confirmed. It was anymore. So if we're gonna put everything out there, we're gonna put everything out there and hold your friends accountable.
Why did she beg you to delete it?
Excuse me? I have proof that it deleted. She knew it was deleted when she came out with that shit. She was the only one with a copy. This is 9 months ago shit that's been disproven over the course of time. It's already been proven that I have where she sent it to somebody. I also have where she sent it to other people too.
I just hopped up here real quick. Moonbeam, what you guys need to be careful with Skittles, not taking it for Florida Man because what he does, some of the things he does can be very vile. But I'm telling you now, it was proven that she had that and she sent that video out to people. It was not him. So you
She
guys
did do
really need to be careful listening to her because she is vile too.
I'm
And
gonna stop you right there because it wasn't Skittles that told me. So
I'm
gonna
not
stop you
talking
right
to you. I'm
there.
talking to Moonbeam. And
Okay, I'll wait till you get done.
yeah. So I was talking to Moonbeam. So, and she was just saying that she heard from Skittles. She just said Skittles said that. That's why I said that. And you got to be careful because, like I'm a Vikings, I'm going to tell you, he posted what he did of a deceased. Why don't you ask her why she posted somebody's brother that was deceased as well? She did that to somebody. So this back and forth and her trying to like start more drama is absolutely ridiculous. She is just as
Again,
well as
Skittles
ever.
was not the one that said that part either. Read up in the chat. A lot of people are saying this. She's not the one.
No. What I'm saying,
She's not the
Vikings,
one
you're
that's.
not listening. Hold on.
I am
You're not
listening. And first off, we said it
Vikings, just
earlier.
stop
We're
for a
not listening
minute.
to what Skittles says.
Stop.
We're not listening to what Skittles says.
Moonbeam just said Skittles told me. Okay? So
Okay,
just
told
listen
her.
for a second. She said Skittles told her.
Yeah, Skittles told her, but Skittles didn't tell Viking. So.
And I'm the one bringing it up. So tell me who's telling me this stuff, and tell me to stop bringing it up.
I didn't say Skittles
Because I will
told
bring that
me.
shit up left and right for a grown ass man to make a fucking fake gangbang picture and put a child behind it and making it watch it, and another motherfucker talk about a deceased baby, and another motherfucker saying that he's gonna burn a house down
You
with
are
2
the
kids in
most
it. I'm gonna
ridiculous
continue
person
talking
ever
about this.
because you are
So you can stand up for
literally
Florida
running
Man all you want.
That's what
So
I was
there's no
saying.
reason to get mad and talk to somebody like that. Like we're trying to stop you from saying anything. If I was trying to stop you from saying anything, I wouldn't have come live.
Get your little tail in the bed.
Yeah, this is not about Skittles. Skittles doesn't get a
Jesus.
platform here.
Okay.
And I'm only saying because I just can't deal with Skittles.
Did he get the proof yet, or
I don't know.
because what you're
Florida
not
man,
gonna do, what you're definitely not gonna do, Florida man, is accuse me of that, seeing as though I have a fucking business on here. So that's defamation. If you're saying that I'm posting addresses, it's actually a fucking crime, which I'd never do. So go ahead. I would love to see the
someone didn't
proof.
What you're not
drop
going to do is deny
Viking.
it
Are
because
you fucking kidding
what you're
me?
not going to do is deny it because you absolutely did.
No, I absolutely did
And
not.
yeah, okay,
Show
well, keep
it.
denying it, but keep the same energy when other people are being like, I'm going to
Go
sell
ahead and
receipts without
show
receipts.
it, because you're not going to
Tell
accuse me
everybody
of
to show
that.
receipts.
When I have a business on here, you're trying to mess with my money, and you're not going to do that. That's actually a fucking crime.
You're the one that brought up your business.
I
never
have a
said anything about
business
it.
online. If you're saying I'm handing out information on people, that's against the law. You can't do that.
Well, then sue me, but I never said that that was a customer of yours. I did you out that too.
It doesn't matter if it's a customer or not. I wouldn't show anybody's information.
Okay.
If you're saying that I showed somebody's
There are 50
information,
people in the chat right now remembering you showing people's information.
excuse me? What'd you say?
I said there are 50 people in the chat right now remembering you showing people's information.
There's no one saying that at all,
There
actually.
you go. So if you need help filing for defamation,
You're actually defaming me online.
Okay.
I've never done that at all.
Okay. I mean, I'm not up here getting defamed.
I haven't defamed you at all. What are you talking about right now? What have I done to lie on you? What the fuck is happening right now?
Florida man, you always say receipts, receipts. Where's your receipts?
You cannot say that about somebody
I don't
to try to deter people from ordering from my
Also,
business.
yeah, say
That's
something.
crazy.
I never said your business. But anyways, I don't see anyone else up here saying receipts, receipts, receipts when everybody else is up here saying you did, you did, you did, you did. And I'm like, well, done it. Ain't nobody else saying
Everybody up here when? What are you talking about?
maybe. Well, I haven't heard fucking receipts one time without my mouth. Or anything I've said. I needed to show receipts for.
We listened to your call.
You cool?
We listened to your
listened
call.
to
That was your
the
receipt,
first
right?
6 minutes of it.
But to be
hey,
but to
I'm
be
sure
fair,
people see
Florida
this.
man.
What the
But to
fuck
be-
did I do?
Okay,
But to
get
be
mad about
fair,
it.
Florida man, I didn't ask you.
I'm
to show
absolutely going to be
receipts.
mad about it. You're lying on me.
Absolutely not.
You are. Show it then.
But to be fair, Florida man, I didn't
Piece of
ask you
shit.
to show receipts.
I was, you
on
know
what-
what? All my fucking friends
Can
tried
you
to
stop
fucking
interrupting
tell me
Better
about
Days,
you
please?
too, and I stood up for you, you fucking bastard. I
Okay,
even
I'm
tried to
bastard.
get them to hear you out because I thought you were good, you piece of shit.
Well, I mean, if we're out and everybody, we're out and everybody.
Fuck you.
Okay. Anyways, can we please stop interrupting Better Days? I would like to hear what she has to say.
Okay, so what I was saying is that to be fair, I did not ask you to show receipts on anything that you said about Viking or
No,
anybody
no,
else.
nobody did.
I haven't asked you to show receipts either.
Well, no, nobody did. And coming from nobody did, but I'm the only one being asked to by anybody, not specifically you.
Oh well, okay, but I mean, that's really not fair for you to do that to Monster though.
I think. Well, I mean, okay. There's also. I'm
Why
getting
the fuck
messages
am I
too.
defending him, Darcy? Shut the fuck up.
To be fair, Florida man, you always say if there's no receipts, then it didn't happen.
then take it like that. Honestly, because when I get told I don't want to send it because they will come after me, I mean, can you blame them?
Hey, speak the truth. I just sent your message back on Messenger.
I see that. Did you hear what T said? Just so that we can clarify, the way you were talking to me was not
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I said. I just sent you a message, but I had to jump out real quick because the phone call I had. The greatest thing about the Indiana courts, especially when it comes to protective order court and everything like that, when you go in there, it's written on everything's written on paper, what you did and how you admitted to, yes, did not deny anything that this woman said that you did. And I'm saying woman, I'm not saying names because then you can't talk about it. But yeah, you totally admitted to doing exactly what we're asking you if you did it.
Nope.
No. Okay. At this time, I will have her send me that paperwork. And I will get permission to post it, and I will tag you in it so you can see it.
You're fucked.
Road Dog was in that call,
I was just
bro.
in that call. You were fucked.
Dude, how are you going to say that? No, I didn't did any of that. So you mean to tell me you told the judge, yes, I did that just to tell the judge you did it? that you stalked her, that you did this, that you did that.
Nobody.
You made memes.
Nobody
that
told
you
the
made
judge
memes
that.
about her deceased mom. That you did this, that you did that. You're gonna ignore that?
The judge is wrong? And
The Indiana court records are wrong, according to him.
Right.
Because what if I had the transcripts?
Oh, right. Are you going to show those? Because she has them too. She has it to where the initial protective order paperwork that you turned in that was questioned in front of you by the judge, in which you did not deny any of it. It is found now.
Excuse me. Look, y'all weren't there for that. There actually was somebody who was there for that.
You're welcome, love.
And then you violated that protection order, did you not?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
So again, when this is proven and it showed that you didn't deny any of this of everything on you, which we have the paperwork we've seen, right?
Oh, we're getting it. We'll get it. I'll message her again right now. Hold on.
You see, this is... No, I'm not regretting any actions at all. Like, this is actually really good.
Hey, Stoner Mama, did you mean to come up?
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Who just came up? Stoner.
You're fine, just passing through. Do I hear a phone ringing?
Your call has been answered by a VIA IP office. Is not available. To leave a message, wait for the tone. When finished recording, press pound for more options. Otherwise, for assistance, press 0 now. Record at the tone.
Hey, my name is Michael Kenny. August 29th, 2024, I had a protective order hearing in your court. So I have to bring you by information tomorrow regarding something that is happening tonight and plenty of times prior. If you could give me a call back, 812-494-1994. I can come by anytime tomorrow with the recordings and screenshots with the metadata of what's going on. Thank you.
Is the 50 off the phone? Awesome. So, I'm allowed to talk about it because it's not my case. So, check this out. Here's the thing about Indiana. You just fucked up, bro. You just fucked up because they're going to ask you this. They're going to be like, when that was being talked about, why did you not leave the live? You are to leave the live when it's being brought up, not us, not her. You. So,
with
Mr.
the order
50,
against
Mr.
you.
50, Mr. I don't call police on people. I don't call CPS. I don't call jobs. He physically
That's
does
not the way
that.
it works.
Actually, yes, that's exactly how it works. I
You're
fucking
fucking
live in
stupid.
motherfucker. Like the book.
That
If there's
is
an
not-
order of protection put on you,
That is
it's
the way
not
it works.
stopping me from talking about it.
Correct.
Not going to stop me from talking about it. What are they going to do? Arrest me for talking about it?
Correct.
No, but you're recorded saying you got the information from her, so she is contacting you to
Actually,
antagonize.
no. I didn't say I got it from her. I said I could get it from her.
No,
I'll
yes,
message her and get it. Who the wait? First off, who? First off,
Who's
who
her?
the fuck said it was her in that call?
Lie.
I'm pretty sure it's
Who's the
Hensley,
her?
yourself, Big, and
Whole thing's
fucking Road
recorded.
Dog. So
Thing's recorded.
I will put you in that
Whole
chat
thing's
now as
recorded.
well.
Whole
I will put you
thing
in that
is
chat now
recorded.
just to make you look stupid, dude. You are a
thing's
cop
recorded.
calling ass piece of fucking shit, bro. You are a snitch. You are a
thing's
CI, bro.
recorded.
You're an Indiana CI, bro.
Whole
You
thing's
had that
recorded.
number on speed dial. Like,
Quick as fuck. Quick as fuck. He's talking about you.
Yeah, you know it was on
quick as
speed dial
fuck.
because you heard it dial like speed dial. It wasn't. Oh, hold on, let me dial this number. No, you straight up fucking beep beep.
Am I using the landline?
Oh, Michael.
Michael, how dumb are you to say?
Okay.
Oh,
It's
I'm
all
gonna
recorded.
get in
Everything
trouble
you
now. Oh,
Right,
Hey,
right.
hey,
It's all
when you go to
recorded,
that court
Michael.
date, hey, when you
All
go to that
recorded.
courthouse,
So then make sure it's
hold on, Road Dog.
recorded when you say
Hold on,
it's okay for me to
hold on,
call.
Road Dog. When you go to that court tomorrow to make that fake false claim like you did to her with the FBI and you green screened it or you screenshot it or screen recorded it and posted it. You remember that one? I remember that one. That was a good video. That was a good video. It actually had her information and everything on it. You made a fake report online. Yeah, it was cute, Mike. Very cute. But when you're there, like I was saying, when you're there, can you make that fake report that you were going to make on me as well? Just asking for a friend.
Keep on talking.
Michael.
Well, I'm going to keep talking. Again, to the bitch-made motherfuckers in the courthouse in the state of Indiana, if there's a protective order put out on that bitch-made motherfucker Mike, who likes to fucking do fuck vile shit, you bitch-ass motherfuckers in that courthouse that he's recording for right now cannot tell me I cannot talk about somebody else's case until you put a motherfucking gag order on me. I could talk about everything I want to. Everything I want to. It's called public records, sweet cheeks. Learn your fucking law, Mike.
You know what?
Bitch.
Hey,
Learn your law,
is it public
bitch.
record?
Why do you think you don't think I can't pull up a PO that was granted on somebody off a fucking Indiana website? Are you that stupid?
You really dumb as fuck, aren't you?
You're stupid, aren't you, bro? You are
I feel like
special.
you guys might
You're
be a little
special,
in
aren't
over
you?
your
You're
head.
special, aren't you? You're
Oh,
special.
What do you mean by
Are you
that?
We've been
special?
doing this too
Are you
long,
going to go
bitch.
there?
Yeah, I am going to go there. Are you special? How are you
Because
taking it? Because the way
let me
take
tell
it
you
is
what, I
important.
think you guys are a little bit in over your head, and you sound a little bit
No,
emotional.
I don't think I am. Hey, actually, here, 219-231-6808. There's my number. You can give it to them, and they could call me tomorrow. And I'll even tell them the same fucking thing. Listen, bitches. This is what's going on. Mike is a pedo.
What was said cannot be
Mike
unsaid.
loves pedos. He likes to stick up for pedos.
And that's the
I'm sorry,
argument I
this
said you were
motherfucker
going
is
to
a pedo.
use. Way earlier, I called it before you even said it. I said you were going to use that argument because that's what you do. That's how you can tell that you're one of the vigilante people that don't do shit. That
I don't do
hinder
shit.
cases.
That's how we tell that you're a cop calling bitch when you get caught up on shit. You already
Excuse me,
admitted
but
to wanting to make
aren't
a
you a
fake
cop
report on
calling
me.
bitch?
Well, I got a question. Who's
I thought you were involved in all these cases.
That is days. I got a question for you.
I thought you were involved in all these cases, testifying in all these courts. Ain't you a cop calling bitch? How can that double standard be there, Viking
Okay,
or
let's see.
David?
Let's see. Here's the double standard, bitch. When it comes to calling cops on a pedophile, there's no rules on that. But when it comes to calling cops on a woman because that woman doesn't want nothing to do with you, that's different. When it comes time to call
Pleasure,
cops on a
that was not the
motherfucker
police.
and make a
The
fake
police
police report on them, like you said you were going to do, that's nothing compared to
David,
find one mother.
David,
Michael,
David,
shut the
David,
fuck up, you
David,
faggot ass
David,
bitch.
David,
Find one
hey,
motherfucker.
Hey,
No, fuck
Hey.
that. Fuck this little bitch
No,
motherfucker.
sir.
hey.
Fuck this
No,
bitch
sir.
man motherfucker.
You
Now
can
that
be
I
all,
got to
you can
you
be
guys
all
that it is
angry. Did I
wrong to
trigger
call the
you?
police
Did I
on
trigger
pedos, you're a
you?
pedo your
I
damn self.
triggered
You're
you.
a pedophile.
It's okay. You know you fucked up. You know you fucked up.
Nope.
I'm just saying.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Uh, she's saying nope because of the F word. I am a part of the LGBT, okay, in a box, and I do not.
So I just wanted to come up here. Moonbeam, are you there?
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be rude to you. She's just not the person to listen to. You've been doing so good. I'm a silent watcher, so I don't get in boxes very much. Whenever I do, it's because what's wrong is wrong and what's right is right. The truth is the truth. I just don't want you getting caught up with her because she is just not the person to talk to, especially whenever you've been doing so good. So that's why I came up here just to clarify, because she's gonna do anything and everything to try to manipulate whom she thinks she can to
I don't
get
talk to her.
to get to Florida Man. Just be careful.
Yeah, I don't talk to her.
Viking did Road Dog.
I didn't want you to think at any point that like I was like not, hating on you or being rude. I wasn't. I just wanted you to know, hey, look, just be careful because she does that and I don't. Yeah. And thank you, Tiandora, for taking up for me. Letting him know why I came up here. Holy moly. This is wild. I was just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Is Florida Man getting his ass handed to him? Yes. Am I here for it? Yes. It's about damn time. No, I don't talk to Skittles. Chuck-a-puck. I just
That is y'all's
heard.
though.
Yeah, I just
Doing the right thing.
heard her say that before.
I mean, I think you apologizing in the chat is fair enough. I'm not I'm not comfortable doing that at the moment.
Absolutely not saying that word is not okay. Not okay. Just not. And I'm sorry, Dora, you had to listen to that and everybody else because I have children in that. So that was just not cool. I thought I heard it, but I just wasn't sure.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess you can go back to
Not
dragging
cool.
them over on scam slams, maybe. I guess.
Hi T, hi Dora, hi
Hi,
Moonbeam.
Dazzled.
Hello.
I'm sorry I don't know your name above me. I just wanted to come up and say, tonight has been a lot, very overwhelming, um, a lot of emotions. If anybody is triggered with their mental health or triggered in their addictions, please reach out. My DMs are always open. You can also call 988 or you can go on the White Flag app. But please, everybody take your mental health as an important thing. And I just wanted to come up and say that because I know I was triggered a little bit, and I just wanted to share that if anybody else was triggered, please reach out to somebody because everybody matters.
Well, and here's the thing. He just asked to be let up to apologize. I asked him to do it in the chat if he was going to do it, and instead of doing it, well, I'll just go back to Dragon Florida Man. So you're not really sorry. Okay, got it.
I understand sometimes when, especially when we're really upset or in defense mode, we say things, but if you have the opportunity to apologize, you should take the opportunity to apologize.
Oh, he did apologize. Oh, maybe I just didn't see it.
Thank you, T, for having me up. You're always so welcoming. Dora, I hope you're doing
Okay,
okay.
Monster, thank you. Thank you,
Everyone
Bedazzler.
have a good night.
You do the same. No, no, I believe you. I was just saying I missed it. Not that I didn't believe you. And Monster, I'm really sorry um, for what he did to you. You're welcome. I don't know who all these people are this morning up. Jesus. I know. I can't either. At all.
I'm here too. That was
It was a lot.
Love you, Dora.
number two, darling.
I, absolutely, Monster. Just in the live, this was so messed up. And I have to end my live. Why?
You don't have.
Maribel, Jennifer Fur, are y'all wanting a box? Yeah, well, you know, me and Dora are used to when we try to have fun, somebody fucks it up.
And I just want to say, please educate yourself before you throw those kind of slurs.
You okay, T?
Yeah.
Love
Well,
you.
I love you.
I'm in the
Uh,
dark because I can't.
The brains. If I was gay, I would think hip hop hates me. It's for calling to the Vegas, get the keys of the match. Just remember, everybody, to take a break and yeah, forever grateful. It's a word triggering to a lot of people. Um, just remember, no matter what, you are loved, and who you choose to love, they are loved as well. I love you, bro. I see you 50 Shades. Love doesn't matter who you love. It doesn't matter if they're male or if they female. Love also doesn't have an identity. Love, you can love who you want.
You have that right. And that's the problem. People doesn't come together. That word is extremely offensive and triggering. Because believe it or not, behind this screen, there is people that discriminate against us because of who we love. There are people who don't accept us. And that's okay.
Yep, that's one word I do not and will never allow in here. Ever.
I love each and every single one of you in this room.
Love you all right back.
Moonbeam, you're forever going to be my jitterbug.
Thank you, honeydew.
He can't control himself. It's exactly.
And protect your peace. I know a lot of you guys have known that I have said, listen, I'm protecting my peace. And I will always protect my peace. And who I choose to love and care about. Don't judge people for that either.
Just Cat, are you wanting a box?
I think she is, honey. I lit her up.
Go ahead. Okay, so. Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, is Monster in here?
I don't know if she still is. Monster, are you still here?
Shh, be quiet. Smashley has Florida Man.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, equally, people can't, for the past few days, people were coming at me for sitting with certain people, but I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what.
She's playing. She's
She's
playing the
gonna
whole
play the
live with
record.
clips of recordings of your
Did you
guys'
say
whole
you wanted
life.
to play in here?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, the live.
From in here?
Waterman recorded everything.
Why would he do that?
He
Because
recorded the
he's
whole argument
terrible.
and everything, and so it needs to go and be recorded.
We
What happened? What happened?
Moonbeam. Can
What?
somebody get Monster?
What? So, wait a second. He recorded this live
Yes.
just to send it to Smash?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
I think he's just looking for somewhere to play it.
You fucking kidding.
No, I promise. I'm s-
She's showing a different video.
Oh, I'm sending out the whole video to people. So.
What do I do?
The whole like the whole.
Dude says I have so much info I want to do.
Moonbeam.
They're sending people to mess with emojis.
Moonbeam. Jitterbug.
Wait, what is happening over there, Moonbeam? Wait, what is happening over there, Moonbeam?
They're listening to our conversation.
What is happening over there? Okay, so Smashly, you want to stream and?
The fuck, Florida man?
Or if you or MT don't.
What is happening over there? Smashly, you want to stream and?
Got mad at me for streaming when they were literally streaming me first.
No, I was watching you privately on my second device.
Somebody said we were sending people to mass report. Ain't nobody told nobody to report a fucking thing. And I'm really sick of this shit. And I'm fixing to pop the fuck off.
Wow, Florida man. Jeez.
No, for sure. No, I was even trying to, tell Better Days that, like, I genuinely wasn't trying to come after her earlier. I wasn't trying to, like, place blame or anything. I was mostly coming for Retina because Retina, in my opinion, had kind of made me feel, with what she had said, that Malibu and I were like the OGs of calling it CP, or saying it was a baby, I think was Retina's words, right? And so I was like, yo, like I said it to her in the chat, she might not have seen it Better Days, but I wasn't actually trying to come at her at all. Right, but like also as it goes, I was saying, like I had people in my chat, people in messages, like to me it looked like baby thighs. I'm not gonna like I've been saying it since day one. To me, it looked like including
But you've been talking shit this whole
calling it
time?
CP.
Okay.
Right? So like I actually wasn't the original one technically to call it CP. Like everybody was coming at me, you know, oh, why did you need to raise awareness about it when there were several other people raising awareness about it? Well, I mean, according to you, I wasn't the first to raise awareness about it, so I wasn't necessarily coming at Better Days, because she actually stuck up for me.
Yes, what you said is true though. Everybody, they disproved you being the first one to say anything about it, just to not have an argument later. And they tried to blame for being the first one after when it suited their narrative. They didn't push it.
Right? Is that what it sounded like to you? Because that's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, because
I'm not trying to get anybody like in trouble, but like I'm gonna stick up for myself and my friend again. Like according to Regina, who posted the video, we weren't the first ones to raise awareness on it, and it was proven in the clip that she got just before Malibu told me to check my text messages. That was actually playing in the background, right? Like it was part of Better Days live. That people, I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard it come out of Regina's mouth that it had to do with CP. So
yeah, I was in Better Days Live, and my other device was recording from the window. I mean, they will not let any of my accounts in there at all. I heard it. I don't know who said it first, but by the time I went, stopped the recording, seen it, Regina was already here with the stuff green screened. Right.
No, I don't think Shannon ever said it was a doll. I think that is what Dalton tried to say it was a doll. But I just got like in my chat, people, coming over here throwing dry bones, saying that Holyhood and Kat were recruiting people from Better Days Live to stream me or to come mass report me. And so I was like, well, let me go over there and look, because even Florida Man said no, that's not likely. But let me go.
Don't
look,
be lying
right?
on me,
And then when I get in
Smashly.
there, they're streaming me.
Smashly, you're
And then they get
lying.
mad that I'm
She wasn't
streaming
fucking
them.
recruiting a
Like,
fucking thing, Smashly. Get your fucking shit
There are
right.
lines of everybody going back and forth and being like, oh, we're going to try to keep starting this drama. T and Dora, they're not going to.
I was saying, that's why I was like Better Days literally stuck up for me. According to what I listened to last night. So, like, why would she? And I thought maybe unless she's like upset because she thought I was trying to throw her under the bus, which I promise you I was not trying to. That wasn't my intention.
Just like you didn't come in here
Like,
last
double
week and
check.
fucking pop that lip off.
So their comment
Right?
section, they can't
Smashly.
be expected to maintain a comment section with that many people going that fast.
No, for sure. Yeah. I mean,
I'm about to lose my fucking shit.
And that's unrealistic for everybody. And there are going to be people that try to stir the drama between everybody. You just can't.
Well, the Moonbeam Live was like, we weren't streaming you. I
Why would you
was
say that, Florida Man? But you went in there last night and told them that we
on my
told
own. Well, I mean, that's not
we
what it
were
looked like
talking
when I
about.
first got there, right?
Yeah.
Smash is over there straight line being a dumbass trying to stir the shit. But look at who she's sitting with. Right there next to Florida Man. Trash and garbage.
I've had issues with who I could trust. I've had a lot of emotions through just like the week. So the live that was held not only in Dora's but in Better Days, like that's rough, man. It's
Oh, it wasn't rough when you came in there to pop your fucking mouth off.
But at the end of the day, I stand on what I did. By calling Shannon, giving her a warning, I absolutely stand on what I did. I hope anyone else would see it's the right thing to do. If you don't agree, I understand.
People, I think we all kind of wanted to hear the recording, and then it was, you know, they said not to do it anymore.
Yeah, wouldn't nobody coming in here to recruit a fucking thing. So before you start putting out shit, maybe you need to back your fucking ass up and know something. Because wouldn't nobody recruiting a fucking thing. This ain't the goddamn drill marshals. Ain't nobody fucking sending shit to report shit.
Like, it's the right thing to do.
Wait, say that again. I was reading comments. I'm sorry. My brain is not functioning.
No matter how much you might not like somebody, if you see a situation may become a problem, you should definitely give them a heads up. Like, there's no amount of hate for anybody that you would want to see somebody get hurt. So, even though
based
it
on just the few things I've seen tonight, like, he kind of seems a little scary. I don't know this person. Like, I don't know about, like...
Why ain't nobody know you till you started running your fucking mouth?
And there's probably a lot of information that we don't know about. I'm not saying, like, as far as him, as far as maybe what information you might have versus the information we might have, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Again, I do want him to know that I am appreciative that, you know, he at least put in the effort. Hey, goodness, he at least put in the effort to make a phone call and have it clarified, and he went live to say it. So I guess, you know, I don't know what's going to happen from here, but I'm glad that I appreciate, and he, you know, he said some things that definitely felt like an attack on me, right? I'm not gonna lie. Or Malibu, you know, where he would come over here and he'd say one thing and then he'd go other places and say a totally different thing, calling me a liar, saying I didn't talk to an FBI marshal, an FBI agent who's a friend. Which I understand, you know, like, picking things apart and making sure that things are factual. But, you know, he has no reason to trust me 100%, and I get that. So I get that. But, you know, I just was like, I couldn't help but feel sometimes that, again, he's just rolling with the masses. But he did ultimately say that he didn't feel like Malibu and I deserved to be attacked. Which I appreciate.
No, but you know what got you attacked? Your fucking mouth.
All the other shit, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, he owes me no loyalty. I owe him no loyalty. I'm appreciative of what he did. So, but also,
I just want to point out, in case y'all missed it, I saw Stephanie in the chat over here when everything was coming out, and she made a comment, I'm going live to speak the truth.
Fuck Stephanie.
And she was completely ignored.
Yeah, she wasn't fixing to come in my box.
You gotta do what's right.
yeah, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Despite how much Shannon and I don't get along, haven't got along, we've been dragging each other forever. She did stick up for us, and I have stuck up for her. Because what's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong.
It can still be fuck Shannon on everything else, but as I did with Mallory, it's fuck Mallory on everything else. But I can't be wrong in situations, and it's you accept it and use it as an experience to learn from.
Right.
But I'm gonna drop. I'll probably be up.
All right.
I actually gonna leave the whole live, but
okay. I'm just gonna keep in and see what's going on. I really don't want no beef. I'm just curious with Scam Slams.
Smashley better be careful. She might end up having to get a PO against him. I don't trust him anywhere near me.
Wild.
I mean, I don't care either way. And they deserve a little bit of a break. To just watch.
And they were talking about unaliving me and saying that I deserved a bullet, and the world would be better off without me, and that I deserved. And one of them said that they were going to be in my city on a particular day, and I deserved to be Chris Brown. And I literally did nothing to.
What?
That was Scam Slam.
Is she seriously saying she literally did nothing to Florida Man?
Mm-hmm.
I got mad at some co-hosts that were in one of my lives, and then he made a bunch of demands of my platform. He told me that.
So this is Scam Slam.
My co-host
So
on
is
the
she streaming
platform,
Scam Slam?
Yeah, she was listening to her. She's probably recording.
Of course she is, but she don't talk about her coming up in here running her fucking lip and then sitting over there crying about how somebody's coming after her. Fuck that.
platform, and nobody's going to tell me how to run my platform. So I just responded with like laughy emojis. And after I did that, he targeted me and just like went after me relentlessly every single day. Him and his friends for months. Even after he got the protection order, he still had his friends harassing me for quite a long time as well.
And you're not the first one to come out. Like I said, just since I called him out today, I had numerous females reach out to me saying, "Hey, look what he did to me. This is what he's doing to me." It's damn near the same story each time, but it's different. He does it differently with each one. Rents are different, and he's trying to deny it. But I don't. And the sad thing is, a lot of these females on here are afraid to say shit because of who he is. And I guess when I started calling him out, not giving two fucks who he is, because I really don't. They finally see something calling them out, and they're happy that they're doing it. Now more and more females are coming out, and Florida Man is just getting called out left and right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm the first one to actually like go legally and really take it that far because I felt it was necessary. Because I felt like if I didn't, it was just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse, and it was already bad enough. It was awful, and he started going after other people on my platform. Him and his friends started going after my mods and my supporters. They started trying to dox my mods and my supporters, and try to scare them. Like
he proved today in that live, everything he says is
Who is they?
a bullshit lie. Like everybody watched him and Smashless live talk shit about Shannon and Stephanie, and then today had a secret phone call with them that was recorded and sent to me.
Hey, it's Stephanie right here.
And then,
I said it's Stephanie right here.
Stephanie's in the box over there.
But then also talk shit about me.
Yeah, I don't know why she came up in here.
Fuck out here. He went off with what Maymay's at him or whatever the fuck said that shit and made him look like an idiot. He wants to call me out for shit that I took accountability for 3 years, who I'm friends with the people I sent it to this day. And like he doesn't want to talk about how he talked about a deceased baby or said he wanted his whole family burned alive. Is that the other? He doesn't want to talk about the 2 PTOs that are out there that we know of. He doesn't want to talk about over the 20 females that are in the inbox talking about what he's done to them. So no, if I'm live talking about this motherfucker, if you're a female that has something to say about him,
She's just as bad as Polly. She's just not loud about it.
Mallory. Mallory, muted me in the chat. Could I be unmuted because I am a victim of Florida Man? I
Oh,
don't really want to be
fuck.
in the box right now.
Mallory's in the box.
Hey, parole officer, it said they muted me in the chat. They don't like me because of their own personal reasons, but I.
Gotcha.
Yeah, thank you.
If it comes about a victim, like I said,
Okay, honeydew.
I'm not sure. But like I said, if you don't like me and I don't like you,
what's wrong is wrong, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter, and that's why when other individuals wanted to take it legal. There was another individual that wanted to take the legal route too because he was harassing her, and her and I were definitely not friends. In fact, she helped him to harass me for a while, but then she became a victim, and I helped her and went to Indiana together, and she got a protection order as well.
All right, so let me say this real quick. Yeah, if you're a female, you want to talk about him. If you have a problem with somebody in here, like, keep it at the door, because it's all the same thing. If y'all come together just on this day and hate each other somewhere else, that's awesome.
I'm just saying,
Don't be afraid to jump in the box. Don't be afraid to say what you need to say in the chat. It's an open chat to talk about it. If you want to express what you did, obviously you see that I ain't going anywhere. I'm not going to stop on this, dude. I'm not going to stop.
No, I get that. But Valerie is no better when she literally accuses me of locking my newborn in a room when all I did was tell her what my pediatrician advised me to do with a colicky baby. Valerie's no better than Florida Man, I promise you that. I can send you so much proof on that woman, Mike, and I promise. I've been going at this woman for literally almost a year.
Well, I just want to make a few things clear. This all started over me because I did a phone dump from Bougie. I did a phone dump to prove myself that I never doxed anybody. That Bougie sent me everybody's information, and I still have that information in my phone. Yes, I do, for reasons just like this. So instead of going, like, getting me and Bougie in a box so we can compare our screenshots, he goes back to 2 years over the Muffin Man situation that I have every single bit of my proof that never happened.
She always makes it about her.
Muffin Man put all of my information out there. Florida Man was in a live, put my child on a green screen in his uniform while he was deployed countries away.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I meant.
I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, the first time that he did too. I got the screenshots of him green screen those pictures.
Yes, and I begged Viking to please not show that tonight because my child was in enough danger that I just did not want it put up there. Also,
now, hold on real quick. That's the thing. If you guys send me, if you guys want me to know something, you want to tell me what your word that I might say, sentence me, who did this. If you want to be anonymous about it, say that. Like, hey, tell me what you're gonna say. Like, hey, please don't say anything, any of this. I won't. I'm not gonna say it. What you say to me, I'll keep to us. But if it's okay if I can talk about it in the live without saying your name, I will do that. If you don't want your name said, and I'll figure out a way to talk about it without whoever's telling me to say in the live.
Also, he put up what he thought was all of my financial information. My husband, where we supposedly lost a house, where I guess we supposedly filed, was it 4 bankruptcies? 3 something. He's also told Shannon today on this live call that my husband sent Shannon a message to off herself when I would clearly divorce him for that. I have every single bit of my proof. I got so much that it's in a folder that I have handed over to investigators
Sure.
because of everything that he has done to me and that Muffin Man has done to me.
It's always somebody else's
I
fault.
have nothing to hide from anybody.
Except that you dox
I
people.
have hours and hours and hours of live stream recordings that I had ready for the judge. I also had, again, over 60 videos that he made over a 2-month period, and literally the judge only looked at like 3 videos and asked him about those and some of the other statements of fact that I made, and he admitted to everything. He admitted posting the videos, doxing me. He admitted to filing false police FBI reports. He admitted to everything that I alleged, literally everything. Well, we do know that he has not 1, not 2, but 3 active warrants in Haywood County, Tennessee for theft. I am located in Tennessee and I'm doing every single thing that it takes to get his ass locked up. Hate me? I don't care. But he will not do me the way he has done me and put all this false fucking information about me because I'm going to fight back.
Like we talked about it earlier, and I think she's sleeping, otherwise I'd have her in the box. But we talked about it earlier in that one live. I stated, or you guys stated that I should, be the voice again for you guys that don't want to speak or are afraid to speak. But to remind them that if you guys press charges on this dude, don't be afraid to press charges on him and fear that he's going to come after you. Because once you press charges, if he comes after you, that's more charges and more charges. Just keep racking them up on him. Show him that you guys are above him.
And I provided proof that he still continued to harass me via third party after the protection order. I provided that to the police department in his local area, but he was not in that area for them to speak with him. He was out of state, and they couldn't locate him. So I gave them all the proof.
And Hallie, not Barry, just jumped in a box. Viking just doesn't know. Half the people he's letting in boxes are just fucked.
Oh, was it his live?
Proof that
Yeah, it's his
he
live.
encouraged her to harass me via third party, and we presented all that to the police. So they have all of that.
Hold on, I'm definitely going to want to talk to 13, but what's up, lady?
I just wanted to say this real quick because I'm not going to be up here for very long. But just a couple of weeks ago, I met Florida Man on this app 2 weeks after my aunt passed away. 2-3 weeks.
How fun.
Good God.
And knowing full well that's where my drinking problem came from. And he said the other day that to the person that put my aunt on a green screen, which, mind the way, let me rephrase that, streamed my live where I put my
He
aunt
green
up on
screened her auntie.
on her
Okay.
anniversary.
That's it. Send him to prison right away.
He,
Not the auntie on a green screen.
I just want to be really quick. But he said, summon her with a Ouija board and call her a hoe.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Because there's also a video out there where he put somebody in a box to act like he was somebody's deceased sibling.
She green screened her aunt. Yeah, we talked
13, I
about
was told
that
that I should reach out to
and
you and
thought
tell
I had settled
you
it,
stuff to say.
but I guess she's a little butthurt that she got blocked. the
Yes,
next
I
day.
helped her. I helped her file the protection order against him, and we went together to court in Indiana after I got my protection order. Even though she had been helping Florida Man for a while, she then became a victim of his, and I had promised to help anyone who had been harassed by him, no matter who they were. And so once it got to that point where he was harassing her, I did help her to do that, and we went to Indiana together.
Yeah, same. I've heard that
And
exact
actually
same
just mentioned
thing.
that
Every time she
somebody in
gets
third
mad, I'm
party
gonna stay up
was,
here
you know,
alone.
going after her for him. That third party was me, which the courthouse.
Talking about Florida Man, people like keep asking.
The courthouse and the police officers have all of that proof. As far as that meme that you were talking about in the other live, he in fact did post it. He in fact did not make it. I know who made it. But then
13 is speaking. Okay, Hensley is Viking's mod. I don't know how many other mods he's got. And apparently it seems to be a fact-finding, information-gathering live.
he was getting on, and he would
No,
delete
you're not
everything,
speaking the truth.
go off the app for like a day or two, and then
Did you
post
get kicked
more
again,
vile
Laura?
shit.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, if you guys get Dennis from Scam Busters, I'll talk to
Man,
them
I
too.
just
But
said
I
she
have
was
all
in
of
the
this
box.
saved. Like I was being made aware of them like right away, and they're all saved. I have all of
Oh,
that
okay,
for
that's
myself
fine.
and
I
for
just it looked
13.
like your picture.
The videos he would post and then dirty delete, or I guess it get
With that
recorded
being
and then
said,
removed. I have all of them. All of
with that being said, to the people that are in the chat or outside the chat that are ready to come in, if you're 100% wanting to know how to go about doing it. If you don't want to talk to the guy, reach out to Scam. She'll guide you on how to do it correctly.
Yeah, I will too.
Working on my PO against him.
Real
And-
quick.
Yeah. And contact me. I will help you. You can file it online. You can do it right online. Well, but you will have to go to Indiana to court. I want to try to force him to where he has to come to Tennessee to stand trial. He won't. And his ass will go to jail that day.
If he's somebody, he has to. Okay, real quick, Viking. Do you want these people to send things to your Snapchat, correct?
Yeah, you can put the Snapchat in here.
That's what I was asking for permission. Okay, and guys, I understand there's a lot of people in here that don't like each other. I completely understand that. But anybody that is a victim of Florida Man and is terrified to speak out, that is what Viking is here for. So let's keep it cutesy. Thank you.
And again, if you're a female and you want to talk to
Florida
somebody,
Man,
give them a Snapchat in
don't
here.
you
If
have
wanna
some
talk to somebody
swamp
that's a
to go
female,
live in
just
somewhere?
reach out, just send a
Now
message
you
like, hey,
caused
the
enough
female
trouble
speak to
today.
Florida Man, and I'll put you in direct contact with the female.
Yeah, why
You
the
can
fuck
talk
did
to
you do
them,
that to
and
Monster?
they will advise you that they will tell me what happened. All victims are, yeah, exactly. All victims are allowed to talk. 100%. And if he tries to come in here, get a box, you have my word, he won't get a box at all. He can wait and speak like a good bitch he is.
You won't come in here.
Well, you guys,
Dan and I are.
you guys definitely have my word, and Hensley said it in here already. I'm not backing down, and I'm not going to stop. I give 2 votes. 0 votes given. So that's different. This account right here, my 26.0, that's my account for my girl Eliza. This account will be dedicated to going after Florida Man with videos dropped on him and everything like that. Your mod, you can pin that up there too, Hensley. Hensley put my snap right.
Leah, look at that comment by Klaus.
Yeah, he did that twice to me. He called CPS on me falsely. They came to my house.
I heard that too. I heard he's called jobs. I've heard he's showed up to people's jobs. I've heard he's CPS, jobs, police. Like what this
Family. He looked up my 12-year-old son. And I have proof of that. He looked up my entire family. He made an account with my deceased sister on it, and he was stalking me. He made I think I'm at 64 accounts that he made solely with all members of my family's names and the people that abused me. And he's filed.
I wanted to come in here and clarify.
Fuck, I was waiting on her.
My phone number was 600 people. Right. So Bougie gave him my number. So when he initially called me the first time, it was an Indiana number, and I didn't know what it was. And so Stephanie had asked me to read out the number, and then she confirmed it was him. And then right after that, he basically said that, hey, this is Florida Man, just gonna kind of give you a friendly, heads up, whatever. So we were on just a private live, and I wanted them to be there
when
to
they
listen,
found out it
so I
wasn't
called
CP.
back. And his initial reasoning to call was to basically instill fear in me of Viking. He had me believing that Viking was going to hurt me. And he said he wanted to do the right thing, which I thought was bizarre because he's been doxing me and he blackmailed me. All because I would not give him information on an account, which I didn't know, that Andy Beagle account. And then, so pretty much since I didn't give him what he wanted and I didn't do what he wanted, it was a couple of days later that he held that live and he doxed my whole information.
And then, of course, that was the night that I took a jab at him and I showed those pictures, which were inappropriate and I shouldn't have done, but they were not CP and has been verified that it's not CP. I reached out to Viking actually, because I don't know this man, and I just thought, you know, he's out here looking for me. He wants to talk to me.
Everything, Ambi.
I didn't know, and so somebody had reached out and said, "Hey, I think you should talk to Shannon," and that's when him and I talked. And he didn't know the in depth of what Florida Man was actually doing, and that's kind of what you know. I just wanted to make it clear with him, you know, what Florida Man not only was doing to me, but a lot to the other women on this app. And I do think that he is right. Florida Man does instill fear into a lot of these women, and I feel like that's why they don't. That's why I feel like a lot of people don't speak up, because they're afraid that he's going to retaliate it against them. But I just wanted to come up here and just say that I am glad that Viking took the time to talk to me and talk to Stephanie. I'm not going to lie, I was scared shitless to talk to this man. But he was nothing but kind and respectful in our conversation, which, you know, he is not the man that Florida had portrayed him to be.
I mean, I used to be the man back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be. But people change, people grow. I mean, Nicole and I used to argue all the time, say some fucked up shit. And now if I hear somebody say something about Nicole, I'm just thinking I'm sassy the same way. Just be real for yourself, and I figure out like, bro, I'll stand up for it. But
Well, I have a question. Why does so many still allow him to be around in boxes?
see, that's the thing. There's a lot of people in here, Nicole. Like, if you checked out the stuff yesterday, and then the live today where he tried to call me
I
out.
don't know. Why are you in the live with a guy that uses that
A lot of
stuff?
his people that backed him are backing him.
Florida Man, are you hiding over here in the chat? Does Viking scare you that much?
I personally believe that some of the people who back him, they back him because they know that if they stay on his good side, then that
Past your
way
bedtime
they won't
anyway.
end up
Go to
being
bed.
a target of his.
Yeah, that's another thing. I had so many people reach out, Nicole, since this afternoon when I called him out to begin with, thanking me for calling him out. Because nobody else would do it, because people were scared to do so. And when I say he would threaten them, I got screenshots of him telling people that he's going to do CPS calls, he's going to swap their houses.
Florida Man, you have been busy antagonizing the crap out of everybody for a long time.
And use it in ways he's kind of been proven to fake things to get people to feel certain ways. I can tell you from my experience, he's gone as far as contacting my classmates from high school and openly said he tried to get them on a live to come and bully me because he doesn't like me. My first interaction with Florida Man was literally him sitting with a couple people in a box saying he was going to show up to my job, and if I didn't show up the next day, because he only lives an hour and a half away from me, I'm actually in Evansville, which I thought was weird when you said it earlier, Viking. Yeah, but he said he had bought a membership to my gym. He was going to drive to my gym, and if I didn't show up and I chose not to come to work that day, he was going to come to my house.
Not to say this real quick, there's a lot of people in the chat that aren't getting along with other people. Some people think that having certain people in my boxes will take away from what I'm trying to do. That's a small-minded thing. You hear this women talk about what Florida Man did, and you hear other women talk about Florida Man, what they did, and they all equal and they all match up with more and more and more stuff. It shouldn't matter to each other.
Yeah, that was Mallory.
Like I said, but you never decided this live. Awesome. If you can't get in the box, discuss it.
Like it's better.
And the proof doesn't lie. I have proof of every single thing that he's done.
Like, if
It's
people
not
hate
lie.
each other, if people that hate each other can come together for a simple cause, taking a piece of shit down like him, yeah, especially after you guys heard him in the last live saying calling cops on pedos is wrong. Getting triggered when I said that pedos should get triggered. I mean, there's a difference inside.
Well, and the thing is, too, this is the man who admits that he creates sneakies and finds people's, like, kind of weaknesses almost, and he goes in and he will poke and poke and poke and poke and poke and get you to, like, he will not leave you the fuck
I
alone.
know,
Like,
Gypsy.
I know
They're
he's
crawling
created
out from
countless
under
accounts,
rocks.
gets locked and comes back on a new one. He's been up in my box showing photos where he's photoshopped me onto whales. Like, he fat shames. He will do anything and everything to, like, emotionally degrade you to a point to where, like, you don't even feel like you can trust the people you're sitting with anymore, because he will just say something and it sits in you and you're like, who can I even trust anymore? Like,
Is that Valerie?
Yeah.
Not yet, Sunsets.
Wow. Where he would make
Let me put it this way. I left a chat the other day because I was upset because I see Grill and something else. I was upset and I left. He literally called and she even expressed when she goes, hey, I know you're still friends with this person because she knows we're close. But I'm not going to get in between what they got going on. I still back to Cole, I still back to Smith, and I still back to the other person 100%. What they got going on, they got going on. But they were in a box, they were in a live with somebody I disagree with, but they were in a live. And I should have just kept quiet and let go. They happen to get tight, and I didn't say anything because they're doing what they do. Just like if they see me in a box doing what I'm doing, they're not gonna harass me for it. They know what I'm gonna do. 90% of the time, I tell them real what I'm about.
So I want to say something without getting interrupted. I want everybody to understand, like, stop trusting people on the internet. Just because you think somebody is your friend.
It was awful. And I had to relive through all of that, when he posted that. Like, I don't want that posted. He could still come after me. That could possibly put me in danger. And he didn't know that. And I'm sure he didn't care.
I'm not gonna say he didn't know that. I'm pretty sure he did. He just didn't care.
May I say something right there, please?
Hey, can Stephanie finish what she was saying? Because I'm gonna have to put somebody else in the box in there.
Yeah, you can go ahead and Viking. I'll go ahead and drop down. But anyway, I just want to say, once again, I do appreciate you talking with me today. So, thank you.
Wait, I got another question.
Are you still in here?
He did, like, okay, so you tried to already explain it, because I said this in the live over there, and he denied it. He said that's not what happened. When I told the last live that when you called me, you were on the phone with me for a while before I jumped in the live, but while you were on the phone with me, you started talking normally, and then within a minute or two, you started breaking down, you started crying. Due to the fact that he put the fear in your mind that I was going to come through the live.
Correct.
What's lying about that?
No, you aren't.
So,
He made it sound like that you were a terrible person and started spewing all these things, allegedly about your background and all this.
That's Shannon. She is in Vikings Live. And I just want to point out that Shannon fake cries for sympathy at least once every live. It's getting old.
The other one's Invasion of Privacy. It's because I sent Christmas cards to my kids when they were at their grandmother's house.
The man
There's no
is a
contact
Viking.
with the grandmother, so
That is not Florida Man.
they don't keep the research.
Florida Man has been in the chat in
So yeah,
this live.
I just want to say that that's the only reason why I wanted to talk to Viking. 'Cause
Go to
like I
bed,
said,
Shannon.
I don't know, but I'm glad that we were able to talk and, all this is happening now, but I'll drop out of the box so someone else can talk. So, anyway.
Listen, it's easier said than done, but
Thank you, Boxer Mama.
fear nobody. That man, I understand, like, a lot of people, he'll do the most, but don't let that fear you guys.
Anna's in a box because she's one of my friends. That's why she's in a box.
I'm gonna drop too, but anyway, bye. You have a good night.
I just want to say, I have everything, and I'll send it, and I'll show you. But
Nobody cares about your bankruptcy, Stephanie.
If I were to take 11 receipts that I got since I've been talking to Ashley about that situation till now, over 80% of it is not even about Ashley, it's about Florida Man. Hey, watch out for Florida Man of this, watch out for Florida Man that. Florida Man, Florida Man told Pastor Petty that he wanted him to burn in the house with his kids, this, that, and that, and I'm like, oh, shit, everything's coming out. And then today, more than one account jumped in and said, hey, why don't we talk about the accusations that are put out on you about your kids? I can say, well, Darcy Black White doesn't want to talk on it. Until I caught him in the live, because the live was, he was telling people that Regina sent me into an attack. Smash me, that's not what happened. I jumped in because I nobody said to go attack nobody. So my theory on why he went to Shannon and told all this stuff is so when I would have went to her, if it would have worked, she would have been too scared to talk.
well, he also sent a text message to somebody on my staff, and wanted her to relay a message to me asking me if I will have a casual conversation with him. No, I have nothing to say to him.
Yes, please. Nobody.
He's not worth 1 single minute of my time.
Robin Kelly, you might want to change your bio after making that statement, because you're not giving intuitive empath. Just saying.
In any way, let people like Viking and myself, Sassy, and I have a big mouth. I know everybody knows this. But we will humble him.
When my harassment was going on, I tried to ignore him. I didn't ever bring it up on my platform. On my platform, I cover scams and scammers, and I continued to do that and didn't bring him up at all. Not whatsoever. For like 2 months, and he still every day harassed me. So I'm just saying, like, ignoring it doesn't always work. I felt like I needed to pursue it through legal means because I was ignoring it, and it just continued, and it continued to escalate and get worse and worse.
He's not right. He's in Ashley's live right now talking to that.
He told everybody that he filed a report with the TBI about some account that was made with a child or whatever. This has been going on for 2 years with me and Muffin Man. Please explain to me why I have not received any law documents, not been accused of anything, I haven't gone to jail, because she made these fucking accounts. Get it through your head, people. And he did not want to expose Bushi, so he had to resort way back to 2 years to try to bring me on something that I didn't even fucking do. So, believe who you want to. Do what you want to. But I haven't done shit to this man. He sent me.
T,
Yeah.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Just checking.
Yep.
course he's fucking watching. You scary bitch.
No, that's the type of guy he is. He is watching you. Whoever comes in the box, don't feel like you have to fear him. Like, don't. I know it's easier said than done, but that man is not a man. He's a fucking coward. He's a fucking coward.
You know what he does? Well, the third PO is on its way, Florida man. If you're listening, the third PO is on its way, and I'm going to do everything I can to try to get you to Tennessee so your ass will go to jail. So there's that. Thank y'all. Glad y'all heard legit, like legally certified cyber stalker and harasser. I mean, I got a PO against them for harassment and stalking, both harassment and stalking. And for people to back and support and sit with a legally certified stalker and harasser baffles me. One video I showed that he done to me, it deemed him stalking and harassment because he showed every single family members, everything about me. By speaking about what he did and what happened to me, I'm not violating anything. I don't have a protection order against me. He has one against him. I don't have, victims don't have a restriction against themselves for speaking out.
Who sent the glitter stuff, Bert?
Scam Slam did.
Oh, really?
Yep, she blamed it on Polly. Well, first they tried to blame it on Jen. Then when they split up, they blamed it on each other. But I have the receipt that it was Scam Slam.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so somebody maybe shoot Viking at
All the people in there
Instagram.
are so lying through their teeth. And I'm so sorry about my boyfriend. He snores so loud. I'm just saying, like, are you for real? Is Viking really listening to Shannon, Stephanie?
Well, he
Mallory?
may not know all the players. In fact, he's probably going to have to get a spreadsheet.
Scams like just wait. Just wait. Skittles will be in the box next.
Oh, yeah. They wanted me to give it Skittles in the box. I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
Right? Are you freaking crazy? We are no.
Is he still live?
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
I don't know. I could possibly go to the computer.
Yeah.
Moonbeam.
What?
Is Viking still live?
Yeah.
Okay. That Nicole that's in there. You know who she is?
The who?
That girl Nicole that's in there?
Yeah.
Do you know who she is?
She runs with IO. She was like IO's wifey to wifey or something.
And she was some gangster guy's wifey before that.
Oh boy.
No, he was not a gangster. He's messy on TikTok.
Oh.
I cannot remember his name for the life of me. But she runs everywhere on TikTok. Lesbian TikTok. Do you know anything about that side at all?
No.
Okay. She is with was with one of the vilest lesbians ever.
Uh-oh.
That's still on TikTok. And she lies and she jumps in boxes and she pretends that everybody loves her and blah, blah, blase. And she is the biggest liar ever. And she's not what she presents herself. Uh-oh.
Let's cancel them and everybody else out there.
It's awful.
Molly in a box too.
Well, listen, if Viking is 100 times worse, then what's Mallory doing over there whining? That's your pal. I'm just saying.
And then there's Shannon, like you said, who cries every
So
live.
scared to contact him, but then contacted him.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, she ran with Nan. Like ran around with Nan. She was never with her, I don't think. No. She's an older woman. Well, so am I. But so she's an older woman. And she lived like up in Minnesota and then moved to Florida to be with all these people that are there. And I don't like her at all. Because I know her from like Mac Nation.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Florida man, are you still in here?
Yeah, I just texted something.
He hasn't commented in a while.
Hey, Harley.
It's not even just about speaking on. Like, he makes actual threats, like emails, and he
Listen
actually
to her.
follows through with some of those threats.
He threatens people. Who does?
He called the library.
He's called the jobs. He's threatened their families. He's reached out
What threats does he make? I'm gonna release the truth.
Look, that's what you call a miserable piece of shit, and that's who I was
Is that the threat he's making? I will release the truth.
even 10 months ago, because I was miserable. He is.
Florida man, please go wash your face, brush your teeth, and get your PJs on. It's past your bedtime.
And not just that, but keep in mind, if Mallory is so afraid of Florida man and stuff, why did she let him in the box just the other day?
Mm-hmm.
Florida man.
Oh,
Can I ask
And
a
apologize to
question?
Monster.
I would love to know what he does that they do agree with.
For fuck's sake.
If you don't agree with everything Florida Man does, well, what things do you agree with? Because I don't see anything that he does that anyone should agree with. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
All he does is sit in his car and he makes account after account and memes and videos and watches lives and gets into boxes, and he basically like goes at women that have been in domestic violence situations, and he acts like the white knight or the savior or whatever.
He uses it. He acts like he cares about their trauma and then uses it against them.
Exactly. And he called CPS
What
on me,
about what you all did?
and I had to move 70 states away because of him. Oh, wow.
Are you talking to us or them?
What? Yeah, I have the proof of that.
13 is talking.
Who's 13?
New character unlocked. The victim of Florida Man.
That's so funny.
I was just wondering.
I'm in the car with him where he says that he doesn't generally go after men because all they do
Is this going to go on all night?
where a woman will sit there and
Probably.
That's what I want to ask. Florida man. Hey, but he's not answering me.
All night long.
Yeah, 13 was the first Skittles.
That was Skittles.
13 was a ex.
13 is an ex
Yeah.
hoo-ha with Florida Man. I don't want to say girlfriend because I don't know how close they were.
Sheesh, Florida Man, why are you turning these people so against you?
So is Florida Man just going around the country like bed hopping? Is that the thing? Is that why some of these
Well, I
folks are
mean,
mad?
that's what I'm asking. I want to ask him that question, but he's not answering me.
Florida Man, come here. Wait, I sent him to bed.
Oh shoot!
I sent him to bed. He might have gone.
Mm.
I want to clear this up with these ladies. So when Florida Man said that the females I hang out with, which was Nicole and Sassy and Spicy and the other ladies, when they say that the women I hang out with post pictures of
So, Florida Man, are these women scorned? Is that what's going on?
Sweet Bee. Sweet as pie. She's snoring.
Yeah, he's definitely scared of strong females.
Oh, 100%. You can tell because he was stuttering when Sassy said something. I thought laughed my ass off. I went to say something.
He tried to overtalk Sassy. It didn't work. He tried to overtalk me. It didn't work. He's a fucking real life piece of shit.
When he was talking to
Yeah,
Sassy,
they're
when he was
still
talking to Sassy,
coming.
I hit request so quick until Sassy said something like, "I know she got it canceled."
Well, I'd be going after her, Florida Man. She is out of control.
And I'm there, Rodo there, especially me. I don't give a fuck about your mental health. I will get it to the last thread and the system cut the last week. Still fuck about that. I'll go haywire.
That motherfucker said he was triggered by how descriptive you got on what a P3 used to do. Bro, what the fuck? You was soft as fuck.
Alright, you guys, I gotta get off here. I gotta get ready for work, so.
Alright,
He doesn't work. He doesn't work.
Thank you guys. Good night, y'all. Just don't be scared of him. He's a fucking coward. Okay?
Oops.
He's in the CPA.
What?
I literally have to stay awake until.
He needs 2 chairs. Oops.
Oh, that's always fine.
Y'all,
Sorry.
Viking just said he has to stay awake until the morning because he works at night, so he's going to sleep during the day.
He's somewhere out of town, I think.
Yeah. Hey, Deep Sheep.
Damn it, man.
Everybody has to show up at the plant at 6. We'll be there at 6:30. Everybody has to show up at the plant at 10. Even midnight. Get your bed, go back, and go to bed. Yeah.
How much you want to bet he works at Area 51?
Go straight to bed. Lay down outside. Dude, I like
Yeah, the night shift sucks.
Fuck yeah, it's dark enough that I can hide somewhere. Well, I know somebody just said that. He's on the block, he walked the block.
Hazmat at Area 51. Hazmat, HVAC, something.
The only thing he's good at is manipulating people, and he does manipulate people to continue to support him. The stuff he does, you know. He's a very good
Okay, fine.
people. He is good at it. I mean, he didn't manipulate me, but I've seen him manipulate other people.
And just saw some press.
And he also is really good at stealing out meals and sending people to different states to commit fraud.
Well, that's good. Hazmat at Area 51. I have to mute.
Oh, that's why it sounds like you're home.
So is this one of those people that needs his head calibrated literally?
In the last line, I literally said, if you were a P3, the only time I want to go talk about it is that it's going to do certain things. She'll be talking about it by the wall behind them. Oh my God, that's people. So I'm like, everybody can chat. That's like, how I describe what a pedal should do. That's everyone would do. Like, if you figure by something, say the pedals don't allow themselves. It's a pedal. So then, after he calls the pumpers, going up the big file or scam, he gets off with like, this is what I look up for the phone. Okay, fine, okay, I gotta quit. You're not talking about that. Looking for the one that calls the police on people who were kids. Like, yeah, 100%. I will call all of them in my life. Like, how are you gonna compare
T,
Yeah.
you're snoring.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go to bed. Because Viking's going to go all night.
Yep.
Good night,
Maybe you
everybody.
should apologize to
Mm-hmm.
Monster.
Mm-hmm.
That was wrong as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Where you going, Moonbeam?
Oh.